Alright. Should be live here. He's late? What do you... I literally started exactly on time. Literally exactly on time. I don't want to hear it. But, it's good to see a lot of new people here. I think the last time I streamed this was before, the, Cuphead video blew up for the series. So, it's good to see a lot of new people here. Welcome, Forces of Nature, Oscar, Person, B. Marotz, Drowned, might stick around, hope you do. Lewis, welcome. Big Beast, Indy, hey. Adam, Pyrilon, Ninja, Carrot Monster, good to see you again. My ends in gameplays, good to see you again too. Nifty Taco, Builder Noob, good to see you again. I see you got the green Benny, barely Alec but green. Thanks for renewing the membership. 1 a.m. here. Watch the stream. Normal too, welcome. Sutton, welcome. Plant, welcome. Gabio, welcome. Super Blue Boy, welcome. Barely late, I don't want to hear it. Cracks, welcome. Cryptic, welcome. Alright, so I did a little bit of practicing off stream. The reason I haven't streamed in a while is because I was visiting my sister, so I was away from my computer. So I was kind of worried I'd be, really rusty. And, I just got home today. And I, didn't get any sleep the other night. But I did take, 2 naps. So, I really did want to stream, so we're streaming. Who knows how well it's gonna go? Probably very well, I would have to guess. But yeah, so first phase, this one isn't too bad, but you can get kind of screwed over if he decides to charge forward at you right when you jump to clear a duck. Because obviously the ducks are in your way when you're trying to jump over him. So if he decides to do that at a bad time, you can get hit. But other than that, it's pretty good. Nothing major. There we go. Whoa, 77 people? Wow. That is incredible. Let me refresh the chat, because it is not keeping up. Holy crap, yeah, there's so many people here. Thank you all for showing up. That's amazing. This is the highest view count I've ever had. What you call barely Alec falls off swing dead. Toxic Sound, hey, welcome to stream. Seeing you in the Discord. King Nerd, hello. Frost, what's up? Second 20 seconds late. No, guys, the ad starts right when I start the stream. So if the ad starts at 7, that means I actually started the stream at 7. So this phase... Howdy, random. I kind of want to keep up with chat a little bit, so I'll look at it a little bit slowly. Welcome. How you doing? I'm doing really good. I'm happy to see a lot of people here. Joe Queen, welcome. Scott, welcome. Viperio, welcome. Good to see you, man. Power Wash now. Wasn't that free on Epic? I missed that. Remix my personality. Yeah, hell, welcome. Back finally. Welcome, Fanny. Thanks. Glad to be back. Glad to see you back. Like I said, I wanted to stream, but I can't really stream on my laptop. It would have been worse internet connection, and I didn't have my, microphone, so it would have been a bad headset, and I didn't have my controller either, so I couldn't really, do this challenge. I did end up recording a challenge while I was on my laptop. I made a community post about it. I mentioned it in the, thanks for, 10K, where I'm doing a no directional. Well, I already finished it. Well, or maybe I didn't. Spoiler alert, I guess. But no directional movement. So you start looking. You always start looking to the right, so you could dash, and you could EX for knockback. It's a pretty fun run. Now messing this up. Phase 3 is the bad one. If you guys couldn't tell already. To Jimmy, hey. Fan gambling could be a legitimate strategy. What, in the PvZ? Jake, what's up? Silly guy, welcome. Further than ever could, thanks. Legend is back, thanks. It's the clown, yeah. Now you talk to Frost, yeah. Trash Panda, hey. 1 a.m. Hey, I didn't get any sleep last night, we're fine. Sign here, welcome. Watch the torture. Glad to hear it. I'm late. Ah, see, I can't be late if someone else is late. That's just how it works. First stream, excited to be here right on time. That's awesome. Glad you're here. Welcome, Ebol. Donna, welcome. Supersonic, good to see you again. Watching you like a month again, yeah. This is the run. Just shoot, it's not that hard. I know. Hey, gamer, welcome. Without jumping, terrible idea. I need to know if anyone has done that before me. That's interesting. How do you beat the horse? Because isn't it his thing that you have to parry? There it is, there's the hit. So for this, the nose doesn't actually have a hitbox. So you have to like just go around it, basically. And then hit Beppy. So you need to be on the roller coaster, and the donkey has to be green, because the green one is actually closer to the ground. So if you pay attention, next time he goes down, if he's on that side, you'll see he's lower. Or higher. Like I said, I'm a little tired, okay? All I hear excuses, Whetstone easily carry you, that's true. Scott, hey. Wondering you could use Divine Relic when you get it, because you can get HP after some parry. Yeah, I'm like allowing potentially to upgrade Cursed Relic. But I'm not gonna do DLC stuff until getting to the DLC, so. So yeah, the point I try to jump there is like kind of between the like whoops. I was trying to is like the opening of his nose, like the black part, and then like the indent. I don't know how to describe that. I guess I don't know a lot about noses, I guess. Which is fine. Oh yeah, also when he turns around, he like doesn't really have a hitbox, which is interesting. Ow. Well, I mean, he still has some of it. First phase is the hardest? Nah, 81 people? Thanks everyone for showing up. Samurai, hello. Won't be able to talk and chat because YouTube on normal Chrome doesn't work, need incognito. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the stream regardless. Well, technically, I know I like said Whetstone only, but that was before the DLC came out, so I didn't know Divine Relic was a thing. And I just said that for a more concise title, you know? So the rules don't actually state I need to use Whetstone. I mean, keep in mind I did use what was it? Like the twin heart, or not twin heart. What's the heart? The one heart called? Heart charm, bonus heart. I used that to get coins. Because I had to buy other charms to even unlock Whetstone. Shoot people, yeah, it's crazy. Love your video about this, thanks Adam. Always glad to hear that. Feeling you'll beat him this stream? Probably not, but I appreciate the confidence. Barely Alec here, barely winning. Welcome, Pudding. Good to see you again, Ninja Berry. Haley Joseph suffering, yes. Hey. Today you beat Beppy. I like the confidence. Alright, guys, I'll do it. Beating King Dice, Whetstone only? Dang, really? What was the strat that you used? I'm curious. Now it's gonna be tough keeping up with chat, 'cause I like keeping up with chat, but now we got a lot more people, so I don't want to just read chat the entire time, you know? It's like a difficult balance. But between phases, I'll read a little bit, I guess. To serve this many people, thanks. Can't imagine how hard this challenge must be. Yeah, some bosses are way harder than others, too. Like, this is the hardest one so far just because of Phase 3. Hey, Jake the Blue. Annoying, because parry off cars to hit him. You can only once each time, yeah. Excited for episode 2, yeah. I mean, we're filming episode 2 right now, you know? What do you call a couple only knows how to parry? A week, so... That's what Beppy would say. I like it, I like it. It's 12 a.m., miss. Please, let me sleep, I'm going insane. Hey, like I said, I didn't sleep last night, so no one else is allowed to sleep tonight, alright? I was also thinking about, yeah, you can see this phase, there's a lot of RNG in this, like, you can get some bad patterns. But I was thinking about making, like, a poll for what time would be best to stream for the most people. Because, like, I'm much more aware of time zones now that I've streamed, and, like, a lot of people are saying, like, it's super late or super early for them. So I don't know, maybe I'll change up what times I stream sometimes, too. It doesn't have to be, like, always stream at the exact same time. But now school's starting for a lot of people, too, so... later streams are probably better in that regard. Whoops. Should just jump to the other side. New to your channel, saw first episode, all Inkwell 1 bosses, my thoughts of it. So... yeah. Miss Chalice. For S-ranking Ruby and Croaks, let's see what I could give some tips. If you have like Roundabout is so good against them. Not only like, cause Roundabout is super good on phase 3, cause you can like run away from whatever like the animal attacks are that they send out, and also phase 1, its EX attack pierces. So it hits both of them, so like Roundabout is just insane on Ruby and Croaks. So I guess that's a tip. And I think a lot of people like, I mean, Miss Chalice basically has smoke bomb built in, but you also like invincibility if you're using Cuphead. Is a pretty good super there, because you can just attack while ignoring the animal attacks. And then just your other shot can be whatever you want to clear, like fireflies or something. Someone likes Peppy. 102. Dang, my phone's not updating. Now I'm like kinda curious. My phone doesn't update the viewer count live a lot of the time. Oh, Phantom A, welcome. I'm skipping a lot of checks. I had to refresh the stream, sorry. Sometimes it could be like, can't win, yeah. Grim's gonna be hell on earth, yeah. Yo, you know Cuphead Season 2's out? Yeah, I gotta watch that. I haven't watched it yet. Sleep over, ending Pepe. It's greater than sleep, yes. I think this will be hard, keep in mind playing bosses, a little more health, so bosses like Wally Warhols will be tough, yeah. We've already experienced the pain with Hilda. That was a 30-minute fight, like 35-minute fight. Try answering every boss with this. Alright, Jamie. I see you. See how many times he died? The thing is, this is a, I didn't know about the glitch where you could, like, start a match. Like, you guys know the glitch where if you have a completed file, like, and you select a difficulty, like hover over it, and then you open like a new file, it can carry over the difficulty, so you can play expert even if you don't have expert unlocked from like beating the game the first time on a file. And I didn't know about that when I did this. I probably would have allowed that even though it's a glitch, because like what I did was I just like I had 2 separate files, one for like starting the game without like shooting, dashing, and whatnot, and then another for like that was an actual completed file, which would allow me to actually play bosses on expert mode. So that's a little bit more confusing, I'd say. So I regret not doing that. But it's not like a big deal. So yeah, a lot of the times if you get hit when trying to hit him, you can get 2 hits in with your invincibility. Which, it's not ideal trade, but like it's better to get the hits in than not get any hits in, right? Because I think it takes 21 hits, we figured that's out to. So yeah, you can't trade. It's not a very good trade, but it's better than nothing. How did you not know that? I don't know. I think I heard about it, but I just didn't even think of, like, doing it. But it would have made more sense. So yeah, you can also do that, but that hit is a lot less consistent. And I still don't really know what visual cue I want to use for that, because there's some stuff in the background, like there's these planks, there's the Ferris wheel, obviously, and I'm not sure what a good visual cue for that really is. I still haven't figured that out. So I don't love going for that, because it's also harder because you're running against the cart. So that's a hit, but it's a lot less consistent. So I think what I want to do with that is, like, I'll go for it sometimes if I feel confident about it, like, at the start of this phase. But once I start getting, like, further in the phase, I'll probably only go for safer hits. Watch if I say something random, Alec will notice me. Welcome, bunny. Does Whetstone deal a lot of damage? No, it does 16. And like, for example, I think pea shooter shots, each individual one does 5. So it's about 3 pea shooter shots, and think of how fast the pea shooter shoots. So it's not a lot. It's not good. Noodles. What do you play on? I play on PC, but I use a PS3 controller. Phase 3, why not parry projectile, get enough height to hit him, jump off the train if you can even parry them, because Whetstone has to be the first parry. Is you can't, like, parry a pink object and then Whetstone. It's a rookie mistake, assuming Whetstone is good. It doesn't give you cards, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It has to be the first parry. What else? It's a charm, so it kind of takes up charm slot. It's just opportunity cost. I mean, I actually like Whetstone, and I think their fights it's, like, actually good in. But it's not a great, you know, solo thing. Which is, I mean, obviously that's the challenge. The worst is Rupak. Can't beat him on simple mode. PC gamer, PS4 controllers though. Yeah, I just for this, I really like using a controller feels so much better than like keyboard. Yeah, I'm not going for that. It's a little too far away. But the challenge that I did, the no directional movement, since that didn't require a lot of actual like button presses, like, cause like, yeah, I literally couldn't, you know, like move. So it was just dash, jump, shoot, EX, super, you know. So like I was fine using a laptop for that, even though it was using a keyboard. Yeah, see these yellow like dummies, whatever they're called, those get in the way of the shot when you're running to the right. So that's part of why that's a lot riskier. Hey, barely out 2 things. 1, you clowning around. Yes. 2, allowing double health cheat code. I'm playing on expert, and you can't use that on expert, but I probably would have banned it anyway. Uh-oh. Oh no. I got really greedy there. But yeah, that wasn't a terrible attempt. Joystick or D-pad is joystick, yeah. Beat bosses like 30-second using Whetstone. Yeah, in the flying levels, it doesn't have a cooldown, so shooting while using Whetstone is actually good. Because one of the problems with shooting and using Whetstone normally is that, like, say I was, like, shooting and doing this, like, I'm missing so many shots because I'm Whetstoning and, like, have to back up and stuff. So it doesn't really work, like, in non-flying levels that well. I mean, it can depending on the boss. And being able to parry off bosses can make it easier to dodge certain things. So, like, that's another use of Whetstone. Like, a legitimate, like, good use. So it's something you either want to weave in with your shots, like, during certain attacks and whatnot, or it's like, you can shoot well Whetstoning in, like, plain levels, and that's actually really good for damage. Just because it's basically free hits. Well, not free, because you have to, it's still more dangerous, but you know what I mean. Take as long as the entire hill to fight, yeah, there's a lot of RNG. Who you most scared of fighting besides Beppy? I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't think Briny Beard is possible. Because what I was planning on doing for, like, fights that a lot of people have been mentioning where, like, they're too high up to reach with Whetstone, like, Phantom Train, for example, had the last phase where you have to, like, parry the tail, and then it opens the heart. That's a little bit too high up to reach with Whetstone normally, but what I was planning on doing was using 2-player mode, because in 2-player mode you can have, like, when you die and you become a ghost, like, you know how you can parry the ghost to bring him back, and what's cool about that is when you're brought back you get a free jump. And what's also really good about that is that means that you can, like, jump, die, have someone parry you, to bring you back, then jump again, then Whetstone parry. So that's the extra height. Oh boy. So, like, that's what I'm planning on doing for, like, a lot of phases where it's too high up to reach. But for Briny, he has, like, an invisible wall in front of him, so you actually can't even Whetstone him. Like, there might be a way to get over the invisible wall, but even then, I don't know. And, like, even if you somehow do it with Briny, his last phase has an invisible wall in front of it, too. Where it, like, where it's the, like, uvula. The real Cola Man? Welcome, Cola Man Real. Here's Johnny. Omniscient Crab, welcome. Always good to see you, Crab. Normal, what's up? Hey, you got the green. Barely Alec, but green, that's awesome. Thanks for renewing the membership. All members, spam is this the attempt. Go! can force people to Steam remote play with you with viewers. Yeah, we can do something like that, because okay, you might have been wondering for the no directional movement challenge, and I don't know if I should spoil exactly how I do it. Like, I want to keep it some surprise, but you need 2-player mode to beat the flying levels in the no directional movement challenge. It is necessary. Yeah, see, that's a tough one. That I was a little bit too far back. The test isn't that hard. The test. If I have someone as second player, probably. Can't wait for King Dice. I can. Is a gun a soup? I don't think so. Encouragement here, encouragement there. Really excited for Wally War. Gonna continue if boss is impossible just to see. Yeah, like if Beard, what I'm playing on, like I was talking about how he is an invisible wall, so he can't even do the 2-player thing that I was planning on doing. At least what it look. I'll test a bit more out, but I don't think anything's gonna work out there. So what I think I'll do is I'll minimize like supers or something. And it's not a big deal if like that one fight isn't possible. Like it's more about the challenge. Like if one fight isn't possible, whatever, you know. It's still a fun challenge, and like the bosses that are possible are definitely definitely interesting, to say the least. Sea attempt. Crab way. Moonshine might be possible. Snail too high up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't tested that. That might be 2-player then. It's a sea attempt. It's a sea attempt. I like it. Can it glow in the dark? You defeat him. Maybe you could say this. What did the magic cup say to Beppy? Stop climbing around. Put word here. What I think I'm gonna say, I think it was Normal who came up with it, is, you're a clown, yet you make me frown. So, get ready for that. That's gonna be very epic. Here we go, phase 2. And KO, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks, that gamer boy. Good to see you again. 10k is amazing. It's crazy. So it's that, like, actually, like, it didn't hit me for a while that day I hit it. Like, even when I was making the post, it didn't even really hit me. I don't even know if it has yet, honestly, but, like, that is absolutely crazy. And it's just so cool to see that, like, the channel I've been working on for years, like, just finally... Well, not finally, I mean, I was happy with where I was at before, so I don't want to say, like, oh, like, finally successful, because even without, like, 10k, or even, like, without 1k or whatever, it's still, like, I started this as, like, a hobby, and it's still, like, my #1 hobby, like, challenge runs, and, like, YouTube, both up there, pretty much combine my 2 biggest hobbies together. So it's just really cool to see. Yeah, I don't know. That jump is so risky. But the problem is you have to, like, if you don't ever go for this jump, you have to wait for the 1 in 4 chance that he's a green donkey, on the left side, because there's a 50-50 he's green or yellow, And then there's a 50-50 if he's on the right or the left. So, like if you're, and you have to wait for the roller coaster to be up too, and then you have to hope it all aligns in a way you can actually hit him. So there's a lot of RNG that makes this phase take a long time, which adds a lot to the difficulty. So that's why I think I still want to be going for that hit. One brother pairs dies, the other brother pairs dies, and so on, yeah. What are you playing to on Wally Warbles? My best. Did you miss streaming? I did miss streaming. Like, I had a good time, like, with my sister, but I also was excited to get back, so... Like, yeah, it's like a bittersweet where it's, like, good to be visiting, but I also am, like, super anxious to get back. So, I don't know. Both are good. Because I also still have to finish the PVZ video, which I was really hoping to finish before I had to leave. But that's almost done. And then that Cuphead, the other Cuphead video, the no directional movement challenge, that's already completely beaten for the main game, and I think I'm going to make that a video. And then I think I'm going to stream the DLC and see if we can beat that. Because the DLC, obviously the bosses are a lot harder, and for that challenge, that makes things difficult. Because it's also really, it's an RNG reliant challenge too, because you need the bosses to do the right things. That way you don't get hit, but you also, it's a lot of strategizing too. Like which shots, which super... like how each EX move knocks you back. So it's still like a really fun like strategy, like strategizing challenge, but I'm dead. Your head's white and red, and it's red and blue. You tried to fool me, but I clowned around you. You okay? Your carousel's blue. Shot all your ducks without shooting too. It's pretty good. Forever be a few days behind on the membership, so I'll be cursed to be left out for a roughly 3-day period. RIP. I think it's like 2 years is like how it changes to a green, like barely Alec, but green is the 2-month, like membership picture that you get next to your name. And, they're not all like monthly based. Like I think the next one, I think it's 3 months, then it's like 4 months or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it doesn't change every single month. So the 8th one is like 2 years, I think, and that's just, I guess that's a secret. You'll never know. Guess I shouldn't spoil the surprise. Server a lot more than 10k, thanks. 10k visualizer should hit you. Might go now since it's nearly half 12, but I like your streams. Just heard what you probably will say. It's a bit better than what I came up with. You could try the pun accidents. I mean, these are all great, don't get me wrong. But I really do like the "you're a clown, but you make me frown," just because, I don't know, it sounds like a Cuphead quote. And I like that. But I mean, by all means, keep them coming, because I love hearing all these different victory quotes. So do you play Splatoon? I don't, but I would be open to try Splatoon 3 potentially. And one of the cool things with the channel doing better, and like just getting more like ad revenue and stuff, is I can justify buying more games that I might do a video on. Because a lot of the times, like I'll look at a game and be like, oh, like that could potentially be a fun game to make a video on. but I'm not sure, so I don't want to commit the like $60 to buying the game and not doing like the video on it. But like now that I'm making more in AdSense, I can actually justify buying games that I might just like, even it's a maybe that I'll do a video on, or just enjoy, obviously, too. But I usually look for games that I think I might challenge run, just because, like I said, challenge running is my #1 hobby right now, at least. Here we go. This expert mode? Yes. Welcome, Aaron. Ty, howdy. Welcome, Void Gaming, welcome. Where's Face right here? Yeah, 3 sucks. So not used to hearing the gamer you at 1.25 speed. I get that. I talk kind of slow, my videos are kind of long, so I get that. Yeah, see, I don't know. That sucks. Did you have an update? I think it did. It updates a lot, so a lot of times I'll do like small things that a lot of people don't notice. I don't even know what drug stock he's on. I'm not sure. Made it past this phase yet? No, I've never made it past phase 3 on an actual attempt. I can show you guys phase 4 next. I'll just skip to phase 4 next time. Think you're gonna win? Thanks. Why don't you hit him while he's just standing still and not attacking? What do you mean? Like for this phase? Because this phase, I'm hitting whenever I have an opportunity, basically. Or are you talking about another phase? Because I'm reading chat a bit behind it. Gonna go now, good luck. Also, when you beat him, maybe you could play March of Gladiators unless copyrighted. I don't think I'll be playing, because I don't want to ruin the clip either, so I'm not gonna risk anything like that. But I mean, maybe after I could play a song if it's not copyrighted. Like after the score screen is like the clip that I want for the video. Introverted furry, welcome. Hate dying in Minecraft, me too. Shine mob, with Whetstone should be possible, maybe. I mean, that might be 2-player mode, you know? But I only want to allow 2-player mode for fights that are impossible without it. Because, like, the thing with 2-player mode is since you can infinitely respawn, it would kind of cheapen the challenge. How do you deal damage in this phase? We're basically waiting for a green horse to come on the left side while the roller coaster's out. Oh. Because the green horse is closer to the ground, and with the roller coaster, obviously, we're more elevated. And then we just hit him while there's an opening. Because for some reason, this doesn't have a hitbox, so you can jump around it. Green crab. One more month for blue. Let's go. Hey, welcome Orange Cat, good to see you again. What's the higher tier, Van Gambling or Whetstone? Whetstone is obviously the best thing ever, so Whetstone. Give me Barely Alec but Blue lore? Oh, you guys aren't ready for the Barely Alec but Blue lore. Maybe one day. Professor Pepper, welcome. Fairly Alex of equal power? Well, I wouldn't say that. Felt like a lifetime ago, I know. I'm really happy to be back streaming. It felt kind of weird, like, it sucks that I took a break right when the, like, channel exploded. But, I mean, it's a good problem to have, you know? Let's see, I was trying to... Okay, so, the place I'm trying to jump, like, kind of between this, like, black, like, opening of the nose and, like, between the indent of the nose, like, that's where you want to jump, to, like, get the hit without getting damaged. How about this? Let's go. Splatoon 3 Whetstone only? Yes. You changed it to you're a clown, yet you make me frown, not but. True. What? Normal what? Sorry, late again, what'd I miss? Not much. I mean, I'm still a little rusty here. So I'm mostly just showing off the fight. There isn't any, like, super good attempts. Like, we had a decent attempt where we were about halfway, a little less. Which is pretty good. The best attempt I've ever had is, like, 60% what, like, through this phase about. I don't skip ads on Barely Alec videos. Oh, thank you. So nice. You can go for 2 there, but it's harder to go for 2. Because you have to immediately line it up again. Builder noob, you got green crab sick, yeah. Challenge beat Animal Crossing without breaking the laws of the Geneva Convention. I don't know if that's possible, so I'm gonna skip to phase 4 so you guys can see it. So that's why I'm shooting here. Everyone always gets confused when I shoot, which, I mean, fair. But there's always one person that like either just joined or didn't hear. Maybe even dash a little bit? Wow, I mean, breaking all the rules today. Go up, and that's game. What, the Jaden Yuki? And that's game. I top-decked Bubble Man. Will you do the DLC too? Yeah, I'm playing on it. I'd even damage him in phase 3 without taking damage. You wait for green horse because it's closer to the ground, and then you're on the roller coaster, and you can... The mouth doesn't have a hitbox of the donkey. So it's a very precise jump, and it requires a lot of luck to get set up. A lot of stuff has to go right. So I like clearing the right side. I find this a little bit easier, but it can be kind of tricky depending on the placement. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What? That was really lucky that I landed on part of the cart that didn't have something. I mean, all skill, obviously. I meant to do that. was very risky of me for no reason. We're trying to bait the balls into being thrown, like, while I'm on the bottom, so I can safely jump up. See, this is a bad spot. Yeah, I messed up there, because if they spawn too close to the, like, to Beppy, you can see that his hurt box is, like, really big. So I probably shouldn't have gone for that. Do you consider yourself a masochist? No, but I can see why people think I am one, I guess. Just think it's, like, satisfying to, like, win a challenge that is, like, really tough, and that's the main thing. And I can't believe I just got hit there. Maybe I'm a masochist, I wanted to get hit there. Do you have a Switch? Yes. What do you call a clown that got defeated by a cup? A fool. That's pretty funny. Think you do from Stardew Valley. Excuse me. Get a drink of water. Alright, alright. What is the hitbox? No one knows. What do I have from the Stardew video? Oh, yeah. The Stardew video, I actually filmed on PC. I did buy Stardew Valley on the Switch first, but it's better to play on PC if you're trying to optimize things. And I'm just shooting, so I can skip to the 4th phase to practice it again. But yeah, so I bought Stardew Valley on the Switch, and I was like, man, am I gonna regret this? Because if I do a video on it, I'll probably want it on, like, the computer. But then I didn't have I only had my laptop with me, so I was just like, yeah, I'll just get on Switch. And then I was like, yeah, I do want to do a video on this. And then I just bought it on PC, which isn't really bad, because it's like 15 bucks, I think. And I bought it on sale for like 13, so it's like buying like a $30 game, basically. And it is a really good game. I mean, if you buy a game twice, like, you probably like it, you know? Yeah, that guy I just killed was about to have a baseball. That was close. So, I don't know if I should even clear that guy. I don't think it's worth clearing him if he's literally that close to Beppy, because I'm probably gonna hit Beppy and be in a bad spot. But yeah, so this phase isn't, like, too bad. It's definitely not free, though, especially with the nerves of if I actually get past phase 3. I mean, with laughter so immediately because of the intro. I'm glad to hear that. A lot of people like either love it or hate. Most people say they love it, but I've had a couple of people being like saying they hate it, like, because it does take a long time. I will admit that. I regret making it as long as I made it. Like, probably cut some of the Elder Kettle dialogue. Because also the joke with Elder Kettle, like, I finished that when I was, like, kind of tired. So I wasn't thinking as hard as I should have about that. Because what I did with the Elder Kettle dialogue was I made it, like, parallel all his dialogue at the start of the game, and that only really works, like, if you know all his dialogue, which most people probably don't, and even then it's not, like, a really big payoff, so I do regret making the Elder Kettle lines, like, basically mirror, like, the lines that he actually says in games. That was kind of dumb, but I still like the intro a lot. But I definitely think I should have made that part shorter. I think the storybook thing makes more sense to parallel. Because, like, I'm also giving, like, a story for the video at the same time, so that's fine. Like, I think that's a cool parallel, because that's when you'd pick up on more, even if you haven't played the game. But I've had a lot of people being like, no, it's way too long, or, like, put timestamp to skip the intro. It's like, like, in their comments, like, you know I do have, the timestamps on the video, right? Like, I just think it's funny that people, like, will go out of their way to comment that when it's like, but I already have it, you know? Hit him, no! Don't skip to phase 4, we need full barely Alec torture experience. Feel pain for you, feel hope for you, feel determination. And I want you to win. Thanks. Alex McAlex, hey, have any of your attempts made it past 3rd phase? Nope, no legitimate attempt has made it past 3rd phase. Like, the furthest I've gotten in the 3rd phase is, like, 60-ish% through the 3rd phase. Because, like, it is a very precise trick, and you have to hit it 21 times, so it's tough. And that's, like I was about to say, that's if I make it to phase 3 with 3 health, which isn't a guarantee. Which, I mean, it's probably worth, if I think, like, I'm actually gonna, like, if I'm feeling like I'm actually, like, good enough to start potentially winning phase 3, like, semi-consistently, I'll definitely be resetting for full health, but I think 2 is fine to make it to phase 3 with for now. Phase 2 is harder than phase 3, it's just longer. No, phase 3 is a lot harder. It is a very precise trick. Like, that, it probably doesn't look that bad, but it is a very precise trick. And, like, you need the RNG to, like, perfectly line up. But yeah, phase 2 is definitely not free. I'd say the order of, like, difficulty for phases is phase 3, phase 4, phase 2, phase 1. And I mean, that's just me, though. I don't know. Other people might think differently. But you can see hitting on the left is a lot more consistent than the right. But then if you let the phase go on for too long, you get screwed over by RNG. Because, like, these attacks, like, keep slightly desyncing. So you get these, like, really tough to dodge and, like, random patterns. So you can't, like, here's one of the tough ones that I got through, thankfully. But there's no, like, with a lot of attacks, you can just learn to dodge them. But since these are always slightly different, like in just random, you can't really do that here. To the same degree. I mean, you can generally do it still. Like, you definitely get better at dodging this stuff, obviously, but... Oh, also allow people to know you can duck under the horseshoes there. Like there, if I didn't jump up right away, I would have been screwed. Like, I've been learning stuff like that. Imagine no damage run of this. My name's Alec too. Props for having such a W name. Hey, thanks, Alec. Would you consider yourself masochist for doing this challenge? Nah, I mean, part of what makes this, like, fun, and not only do I, like, want to, like I said, like, it's so satisfying to, like, win something you've been, like, trying for so long, and, like, getting the strategies together and stuff, like, it's all really fun, but also being able to, like, talk to people while doing this makes it a lot better, too. Like, if I wasn't streaming this, like, maybe masochist, perhaps? But streaming this makes it a lot more fun. Boss harder than this for this challenge? I mean, I don't know, the thing about this is, like, there's one hard phase, you know? Oh my god, that was so close to not being a hit. Oh, that was the dumbest way to dodge that. Okay. We don't talk about that. But yeah, that's like the thing that secretly makes this phase really tough, is just how just all the possible patterns that this can have. Like, if not for that, and it was just the hitbox thing, this would be more manageable, at least. But yeah, like there, that's a really tough pattern, because if I jumped earlier, I would've got hit by the initial, like, spitting out of those, but, so I had to wait until, like, last second, which is obviously kind of, you know, a little bit tougher to dodge than a lot of things. Are you allowed to use Divine Relic? Once I get to the DLC, I'll be allowed to try upgrading Cursed Relic, but I'd have to do it within the rules of this challenge. Because, like, the idea of this challenge is, like, it was a fresh file, you know? So I could do Divine Relic, but I would have to upgrade it myself from Cursed. Within the rules of this challenge, so it's pretty tough. Like, I don't know if that's happening. Like, I don't know, maybe allow, if I really wanted it. That was really close to missing too. If I really wanted it, maybe I could say, like, maybe do bosses on regular for that, I don't know. Because once you start, it takes, I think, 8 parries for a single Whetstone parry to occur. Like, I think the 8th parry, which you can do by just doing this, I learned. I thought you had to parry, like, pink objects for it to count. I've got your number, Beppy. Oh, chat died for a second on my phone. Connection error there. See, that time it works because the, like, dummies were further apart. But if the green donkey could just appear on the left, I think that would be really cool. That would be awesome. Here we go. And then, yeah. That's a pretty good attempt, though. It's like halfway, a little less. Whetstone's second parry? A man can dream. A man can dream. Which is better, Cuphead or Cuphead DLC? I mean, they're both great. But, like, DLC's probably, like, it's got a lot more detail and, like, put in it since it's just one aisle, so I guess if you had to say it'd be DLC, but both very good. Infinite Mountain, new Breath of the Wild save file, nice. How many hits does Face send? I think it's 21. I was here. Hey, Crazy Pally, what's up, man? 100 people watching, is that? My view count isn't updating. It's only a measly 90, you know? Just kidding, 90 is incredible. But yeah, good to see you, man. Definitely be hard last phase compared to Clown's Horde hitbox. Horde hitbox. Steely Moonstriker, welcome. My name's Alec too. Good job having such a W. Oh wait, I guess I'm reading older chats than I thought when I refreshed. Avert your eyes. Okay, let me scroll all the way down so I can read more up-to-date chats, I guess. Sorry. I hate having to skip chats, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. First boss of the stream. It will be the only boss of the stream because there's no way we finish this tonight. Okay, we could actually be the boss tonight. It's possible. But even if I beat the boss tonight, depending on how early I do it, I could, like, practice another boss. We could have a poll. Because I'm planning on, like, doing a poll for what the next boss will be, so. We can just do it in stream. If we... Because it's... I don't think that's really even warrants the community post. I mean, it's fine. It could work for a community post, but... But if we're in stream already, I'll probably just do stream. Getting too fast for him to read everything. Getting so far behind. I mean, that's because I'm also playing the game. Alright, I don't want any sass normal. I was reading without even pausing. That's how much I was trying to keep up. I'm sorry. Which is a bad idea. Like, I stopped doing that, once it was actually, like, a good attempt. Like, once you get, like, to, like, 7 hits, like, you're like, oh. There's something there. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. I got greedy for an extra hit there. Everyone just shut up. Lovingly. Don't burn yourself out on this? Oh, no. I am really excited to be back at this. Don't worry about it. I usually stream for, like, 4 or 5 hours, so do not worry. I appreciate the concern, but don't worry about it, because I'm the type of person who just, like, is, like, okay with doing this for, like, hours at a time. Especially because, like, during all my, like, most of the victory attempts, it was, like, it was a night where I was like, oh yeah, it's happening tonight. And so I didn't want to stop streaming, you know, because I was like, I feel like I'm prepared enough and like practiced enough to actually be able to win like tonight. So I really don't want to end stream unless like unless I like have to, like I'm just too tired to continue or whatever. The only exception to that, I think, was the Hildeberg victory. That I thought maybe it would happen that night, but I got it like really early into the night. And I was like way too happy from actually beating that fight, because I thought I wouldn't. For like, at least for that attempt. Like I said, I thought I might be able to do it that night, but I didn't think I was going to do it that attempt at all. And it made me so happy to actually be done with that fight, because losing a 30-minute attempt when you're like one hit away would have been very painful. You know? That would have been kind of cringy. Oh my god. There we go. Really stream for 5 hours, bro? Probably not tonight. Like, I'm more tired than usual. It's like asking why snails go in their shell. What are you responding to? Why are you playing so cautiously? Oh, yeah. Like for phase 3, it's because you can't hit him without a specific setup. Like, I literally don't have an option, unless I want to hit him by trading my health for 2 hits, but that is a very bad trade, and not sustainable. Pretty much all bosses, yeah. Keep playing Hollow Knight, so good. I did play Hollow Knight myself, it's pretty good. It's like one of the only Metroidvanias I really personally enjoyed. Like, it's not that I hate them, it's just a genre I never really got into. But as someone who generally doesn't really like them that much, I can say Hollow Knight is a very good game, and I did finish it. At least, got one of the endings, like one of the decent endings or something. I don't remember, it's been a while. Oh, a bot. Welcome, bot. Easy. Gonna have to gather all these clips, edit more than an hour long. I know, that's like one of the bittersweet things about finishing like a really tough challenge. You're like, oh yeah, I finally finished, I'm done with it. Well, time to edit an hour-long video. Yeah. Third phase, let's go, yes. Mod! You a bot, yeah. Adult dating. Now boys, sign up for this adult dating site. You seen Cuphead Season 2 trailer? No, I'm going into that blind. I'm just gonna watch it. Gonna watch it blind. But I haven't seen it yet, so... And now that we have a lot of people in chat, I don't know if we should really ever talk about, like, spoilers, I guess, for that. What? You're joking? Yeah, I knew that wasn't happening, but when I'm at 1 health that quickly, it's not worth it. Exterminate, exterminate. What brought you, touch the question. I'm just missing chats, I'm sorry. What brought you to god level? Oh, Whetstone, van gambling, being a crab? It's mostly the crab thing. Cause I got crab hands. Was in top chat, didn't see the bots. Normal, how could you? No, it's so annoying that YouTube... Does YouTube do this for everyone else too? Like, where it will automatically put you in top chat, even if you, like, manually change it back to live chat? Because why would you want it in top chat? I don't even know how top chat really works. Like, how does it decide what a top chat is, you know? It's not like you like chat comments. Like, I don't know how it does that. Like, I'm sure it will put, like, super chats and stuff. But, like, how does it decide what regular chats? Like, does it have to do with how frequently you talk? Like, if you talk a lot, it will, like, maybe not show as many messages? I don't know. But then with the bot, you didn't see it, so a lot of messages... Yeah, so maybe that is... Dude, the bots, I mean, OG viewer right there, you know? Ow. Like, I remember back in the day when I had, like, 30 subscribers, there were a lot more, like, YouTube comment bots. Or, well, there's a lot again now, I guess. But back in the day, it was, like, really common. There were, like, these two bots that would comment on, like, every video, basically. And it's funny because they'd, like, comment right away, like, 1 second after the video's posted, and they'd say, like, great video, and it's like, oh, and thanks, man, but how do you know if you haven't seen it? But then, like, so, I remember there was one time where I wasn't sure if it was a bot, so I just said something like that, but less, like, snarky about it. And I was like, thanks, but how would you know if it just came out? And and then it was, like, a real person. They were like, oh, just I really like all your videos. And I was like, oh, thanks. It's like, I really like all your videos, so I know it's gonna be a banger. And, like, comments like that. I mean, they still warm my heart to this day, but, like, back when you have, like, 30 subscribers and, like, not a lot of, like, comments and stuff, that stuff is obviously gonna, like, be a lot more, like, impactful to you and, like, cool to see when you don't have a lot of people commenting. But like I said, obviously I still really appreciate comments like that today. Like, I was so happy with, like, with the video blowing up, the amount of comments that are, like, looking forward to part 2, like, where's part 2 and stuff like that, it's so cool to see, like, because I've never had this much support. Nope. Whoop. Okay. I don't know how that works, but I'm not gonna question it. But I've never had this much support for a part 2 of a series, so it's really nice to know that people are looking forward to, like, more of a series. Like, because I'll still... Like, Radical Red is an example, the, like, No Moose Radical Red, of, like, a series that didn't really perform that well to warrant another part, if I was, like, just doing it for, like, views. But, like, it's also a series I really enjoy. I'm not gonna say it doesn't impact my decision of which video to do next, but if a video doesn't perform well initially, I'll probably focus on a couple other stuff before coming back to it. You know? Just because I do want to grow the channel, obviously. And then part of the hope with growing the channel is that more people will go back to, like, older stuff. Made it final phase, not on a real attempt. Charles had 10-minute videos. Dude, I mean, editing an hour-long video, I, struggle with that, yeah. But yeah, even 10-minute videos, like, any video editing is going to be work. Like, editing is, like, the job part of YouTube, basically, kinda. It's not that I necessarily hate it, and it's something that's, like, a cool skill to improve at, but editing and, like, doing the voiceover are, like, my least favorite parts of making a video. Because, like, with the audio recording, like, a lot of times it'll pick up, like, too much static, or, like, just a mouth sound that you don't want in the video, obviously. There we go. Phase 3. Is he supposed to deal any damage? Whetstone! It's the setup you need to hit Beppy. So on phase 3, this one he has to be on the left, and he has to be on a green donkey as the roller coaster is going by. Because then you can... The, like, mouth of the donkey here, it doesn't have a hitbox I can show you. So you want to jump around this, basically, while you're elevated. Oh boy. But yeah, so you need all 3 of those, well, you need 2 things to line up, and then you have to hit a precise trick. And that's an example of me not hitting the precise trick, which you can still deal damage, but it's a negative trade, because he takes 21 hits to get out of this phase, and when you take damage, you can actually get 2 hits in, if you're in the right spot. But, you know, not the best trade. Spoilers for Pokemon Gen 9, there will be new Pokemon, okay? From the first stream. Beppy! I still hold a grudge against him. What games do you have on Switch? I did get Kirby Fighters 2 recently for a challenge I might do, like an AI only run of that game. Or like I can't attack, but I can influence the AI to like try to attack, but I'm not sure if I'll do that, because it seems like the AI is a little bit too random. But I'm gonna test it some more. Seems like it doesn't really listen to you too much. Definitely not enough where I feel like there's like enough strategy going into it. But like I played Stardew first on Switch, really enjoyed that. And then bought it on PC to do the challenge run of. I actually don't even have Smash Bros anymore, because I used to have it because my brother got it because he didn't own a Switch before. And I did, so he bought Smash Bros. And then he had it on his account, and he eventually got a Switch and like transferred it, so I don't have that anymore. But I did play a lot of it when it first came out, at least. What else do I have? Like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Actually, another one he had, but I already played it like 3 times by the time he took it, so it's not really a big deal. And I don't like do competitive. I have Mario Maker 2, but I don't currently even have online, which really sucks. Because Mario Maker is like all about online, so I feel like that game should provide an online service for free, but whatever. Don't have memberships on. Yeah, where are the bot memberships? Bot has more watch time than you. Hate when YouTubers like you with a lot of effort into their vids have under 500k subs. That would be insane. And I appreciate that. And I'm looking to grow the channel some more. Like with more videos coming out and stuff, so we'll see, maybe one day. Probably not that degree, whoops. Yeah, fun phase. Why does the top chat option exist? That's a great question. Mod the bots, that'd be funny. I'll welcome, imagine having no dash into things to Whetstone, or having to dash into things to Whetstone them. If I could dash, you could actually hit Beppy from below the donkey and then dash away for a much more consistent, less RNG reliant and just easier way. But hey, a lot of people were asking, hey, why the no dash? And I just think it makes the movement a lot more interesting, a lot more like precise. And dashing's kind of OP, a little bit broken, honestly. Because I mean, ignoring the like Whetstone only stuff, Wowza. Ignoring that stuff, and me saying wowza, like, dashing isn't really required, ever, I don't think. So, I just feel like it's kind of broken. And like Smoke Dash, when I initially played this game, for the first time, I actually did like a mini challenge run, like challenge run light. It's like the same energy of like not using items in battle in a Pokemon game, as the like default way to play it. At least that's what I do, and I know a lot of other people do that. And set mode gang, where you at? But, but I did like no Smoke Dash. What the heck? Like as like a mini challenge run, because I could tell Smoke Dash was like the best charm. And you get it like right away too. Isn't that crazy? How you have to buy like 4 charms to even unlock Whetstone, or like 3. But like you get Smoke Dash right away, don't you? Isn't that crazy? It's so good. Seeing click here, best adult dating site. Hey, those are some pretty cool sites, right? Goblins. Feel like Barely Alec will slowly shift into commentary. IDKY. Oh, it's just like if I'm not reading chat, I'll have to be talking about something, right? And a lot of times it's like what I'm doing right now, where I read your comment. And now I'll like have a like longer answer to it, like where I'm like, oh, the reason I do this is because like I'll have to pay attention to the game, and like if there's something I want to say about it, and it's like a longer answer, I'll be just naturally answering that while playing, you know. So that's part of the reason why. But I also, like I said, unfortunately, I can't read all the chats when you have so many people. Which is like the unfortunate part about like having a larger stream. Like I said, obviously I like having more people here, but it's like the bittersweet thing of like now I can't read all chats. Like before I'd feel bad missing a chat, and I wouldn't read them like all out loud because like not all of them are they're either like just like inappropriate comments or just like, why would I read that out loud? You're not gonna trick me this time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice with a shoe. Fool me 3 times, and you fooled me for a lifetime. Sparks of Hope. That's a series I'll be supporting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Isn't that crazy? It's coming out this year? Not too far off, really. It's honestly kind of rare that I have a game I'm looking forward to coming out, because like I'm a like pretty patient person when it comes to like new games. Like I usually avoid spoilers and stuff, and like don't even pay that much attention to like release dates, honestly. For most games, like if it's out, you know. But that's a game I'm looking forward to, and like definitely gonna try to do no damage for it, just like I did in the original Mario Rabbids. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to that too. That's another thing. Like I was saying, it's really cool to know people are looking forward to a like series or a continuation. It's a good feeling. Pretty sure someone in a position of power in my church got his wife on a dating site. Okay. Have you been playing Multiverses? I haven't been playing it. I haven't even really seen any gameplay, honestly. I've heard stuff about it, though. Editing is to video making as cleaning up is to cooking, that's true. It's like, yeah, I finally, like, made this, like, meal, and it's gonna be delicious, and I'm looking forward to it. I get to eat the meal, yum. And then, boom, you gotta clean. Especially, like, some things are obviously messier than others, and, like, require more, like, pans and pots and stuff to clean up. So, like, a really good meal could be, like, a really good challenge where it's like, well, now I have to edit an hour-long video. I have to clean even more. Most Chad charm, I agree. Like the stream, think he deserves all the likes. Well, hey, thanks. Appreciate all that stuff. It was really cool to see, like, before the stream, it was like 21 likes or something, like, before I actually went live, and that stuff is just... That's, again, like, just, like, it's the same thing as I was saying before. It's cool to see people are looking forward to a series, so, like, you see people liking the stream before you even stream, and it's just really neat. Good feeling. So, I really appreciate all the support, and, like, even just watching the videos and stuff supports the channel. Beppy's the clown. Why don't you do two-player mode now? Technically still part of the challenge. You can do it later anyway. Yeah, I'm saving two-player mode for fights that literally just require it. Like, it has, like, a hurt box that is unreachable. But this one is reachable. See? So I'm saving that one. That one's just for... It's literally just for impossible fights without it. It's the same thing I did with no directional movement, because you need two-player mode on all the plane levels. Ooh, okay. Okay, funny clown makes me frown. See? See, there's the... There you go, there's the victory quote. Funny clown, funny clown. I'm gonna restart. Let's actually skip to phase 3 since this is a bust. This attempt didn't work out. Or phase 4. It can count. I swear. Isn't it also weird how the roller coaster sometimes doesn't come? Like, it depends on the timing, like it just left or something before. But I haven't calculated how many hits this phase takes. Kinda screwed that one up a lot of bit. But it's fine. Just a good thing these penguins die in one hit. Almost missed that. Oh, missed that. Okay, well. It worked. But that's not the real attempt. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't count the hits there either. So I could very well screw up on an attempt where I'm like one hit away by going for like penguin clear. Maybe I should. Let me check actually how many hit points that takes. Why no mini plane in plane fights? It isn't dash technically, but it also technically is, so. Got you there. Pressing lock button. Yeah, I know, I've heard that little workaround, but, let me search Beppy's health, but, like, it's still, like, the dash replacement, like, right, I mean, that's, like, no one actually thinks of it as, like, not the dash replacement, right? Okay, let's see, how many hit points does he have phase 4? 832.5? Holy crap, hey, the bot's back. Okay, so let's pull out the handy dandy calculator. For anyone who didn't know, Whetstone does 16 points of damage, so. What is this site? Pea sugar so early when it's completely useless? That's true. So 832.5 divided by 16. So it's 53 hits, because it's 52.03, but obviously you have to round up. So 53 hits for phase 4? That's crazy. That's crazy. You haven't read any of my comments, IDK, if I'm just unlucky or something. Yeah, it's just unlucky. Sorry about that. Horrible welcome. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I'm not, like, intentionally ignoring comments. But it's just when I happen to look at chat, so. So cool. Getting missed in chat feels like. I've noticed since the beginning. I'm sorry, Pudding. Plan on doing a face reveal? Maybe eventually. I know it's on, like, my lesser viewed videos, but I actually have shown my face in a total of 3 videos. Both the Bug Fables videos, the intro skit has my face, well, really my whole body, I guess. And then the Stardew Valley Part 1 video has, parts where I'm, like, sitting down talking to the camera. So I have done. It's a little bit of a channel meme for when am I doing the face reveal with people who know that, because people ask that pretty commonly, which like I'm not mad about or anything. It's just a funny little thing because it is like lesser viewed videos, so I get it. Oh boy, okay. That was very close to going very poorly. Yo, hi, Big Barely. What's up, Ty? Can't hear fool. Nothing Gangsta's Paradise. Barely Alex evil sibling. Mostly on. Bark, welcome. Oh hey, I'm here for the stream. Some Beppe, yeah. I don't think this challenge is actually possible. I mean, it's possible for Beppe at least. Pause cheese, pause every frame, you'll 100% win. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. With the Snatcher voice? What's the Snatcher voice? Barely Alec Discord today, yeah. It's in the comments, or it's in the description if people want to join the Discord. Yes, hi. Just wait until later battles, yeah. Will you play someone else or control player 2 at once? I think for this challenge, for the no directional movement, I actually played as both players. It's not gonna work for the Whetstone. So I'll have to do something. I don't even know what I'm doing for that. I might have viewers do it or something. If they want to, obviously, of course. No, I'll force viewers to do it, I think, actually. It's 4 p.m. Time for you to be player 2 in the Whetstone only run. Bernie Beard may be possible. I'm not sure because he has the invisible wall blocking Whetstone hits. But too much cheese on my quesadilla. I guess it's just a queso. Yeah, that's a pretty funny joke. So, more funny jokes like that coming soon. Must feel so good seeing the death animation, yeah. What time is it for Barely Alec? Right now it is 8:35 p.m. Keep hearing that it's phenomenal and cool. Like why? Cause can't player 2 do like the butter thing where they play as butter? It's kind of neat. Which, speaking of PvZ, I've been playing through PvZ 2, and it is a pretty good game. I don't think a lot of people actually think it's pay to win. I mean, I'm sure there are people who do, but it's more like grind to win, to win. Because like for certain things, like because I'm on Neon Mixtape tour. I'm on the Zomboss fight, for that, and yeah, like that whole world is pretty crazy. Where a lot of levels are really tough, where you either need like really good strategy, luck, or like levels, power-ups, or whatever. I've been getting by without leveling my plants for that, but and like not using power-ups, but I don't know. The Zomboss fight kinda tough. Funny. I can see why he's the clown. 3 FPS? Epic. Oh my god. Epi. He get here legitimately, yeah. What artist painted your profile picture so well? Well, I mean, believe it or not, guys, you know, I'm very obviously, very talented at, challenge runs, and like, that's semi-talented at YouTube. And would you believe it, I'm also the artist of my profile picture. It's a blast, yeah. So yeah, for the PvZ2, I lost my train of thought when Beppy told a really funny joke. Like I think I'll cause the thing I streamed before I left for a while was the PvZ 3 or less plants per level, and I'll finish that video, and I might do PvZ 2 with the same challenge, except yeah, I had to jump earlier there. Except the difference would be, I definitely wouldn't minimize plants like I did in PvZ 1, because PvZ 1 there's 50 levels, so I felt a lot more comfortable, obviously. It's a lot less time commitment. It still is a pretty big time commitment, but it's a lot less to like minimize, to have like levels with 1 plant and levels with 2 plants, as well as like the levels that require 3. And then there's like the 2 conveyor belt levels, like 310 and 410, that are absolutely not happening with 3. Maybe 310 with like amazing luck, but 3 or 410, I don't think so. You don't get any like good instant plant. Like, look at that hitbox. For some reason, the car doesn't have a hitbox on the front when it turns around. So I would definitely just go for 3 for PvZ2, because there's way more levels, which will make for a more coherent video for that. And I think what I'd do, like, ban power-ups, obviously, because then you wouldn't need any plants if you just spam power-ups. And I think I'd have to allow levels for the plants, but I think I'd put a level cap. Because, like, I think you literally would need the levels, not only for, like, regular levels and stuff, but they're, like, conveyor belt levels and levels where the game gives you like plants that you have to use for the level, and without being able to choose which plants I have, that would make that like those levels impossible, a lot of them, without leveling up, because you're supposed to plant more. Have a health bar mod for practice runs? I mean, that wouldn't... I would personally consider... Well, for practice runs, I wouldn't consider that cheating, but for the real run, I wouldn't use that. So, yeah, I wouldn't call that cheating in that case, but I don't really find that helpful. Like, because for most phases, like, there are times where that would be helpful, but, like, 21, I'm pretty much counting the hits in phase 3. And I guess for phase 4 that would also be helpful for like a real attempt, but still not like... So it wouldn't be that helpful, and I would kind of consider using a mod like cheating. Like, obviously I want to do this run without mods, so you could like, no one could say, oh, he didn't do it, you know? Hey, welcome, Victor. Stardew Valley shows his face, yep. Human form. So chisel. Thanks, normal. Hey, yo, love last vid. Happy to see next one happen live. Thanks. Welcome, Becky. Will you remember me when you're as popular as Challenger Andy? Of course. I mean, I remembered you today, right? But also, I do appreciate saying that. One day, maybe I will be, but I don't know. If you read this, it's cupping time. Read my first comment, stream delay is crazy. Oh, it's mostly me not being able to keep up with all chat. It's not really stream delay at this point. What's your plan for King Dice? Oh, number for 2 months. Alec, help, we're down here. No, you scrolled me down. How could you? Everyone tell normal he's dumb, and also thanks to the 2 months. Stream PvZ2 playthrough? Yeah, I would. For a treat, Big Wave Beach, especially day 16. Yeah, I've heard that's another 2-1. PvZ2 is more polished, but the fact that it's pay to win pushes me away. Yeah, having all those things that like require like you to like grind money or like pay money, it's kind of sucks. And like premium plans and stuff, like there's a lot of stuff. Is there a mod where you, I'm not asking for this for the video, definitely. I would never ever hack a game to get the in-game currency for free. What? That's crazy. But is there like a mod where it just gives you like coins and gems and stuff? Because that's what I would prefer. Than like grinding, because like that's another thing that would make me hesitant to actually start that challenge, is how much grinding I'd have to do. Live in America. Bye, Professor Pepper. Goat game, yeah. Context. The ending is insane, okay. But we have to beat level 8 in PvZ, unlock all islands, take advantage of the level 1 free plants, yeah. Want spoilers? For Big Wave Beach? Sure, I don't really mind too much. Incredibly hard, yeah, I believe you. I've heard. Draw barely, Alec, but I can't get the even shapes. Actually, talented, you could earn money for doing art like that, I know. Should do Slime Rancher, more Inscription. I am planning on doing more Inscription. That I only stopped because I can't stream it without a ton of lag. So I'll have to upgrade my computer sometime. Because Inscription is surprisingly like intensive for a computer to run. like so it does have a lot of like 3D models and stuff, so I guess makes sense, but didn't expect it, honestly. So yeah, I'll get a new computer sometime and then maybe stream that. Since I'm already delaying it, I might delay that until the spooky month, you know? give him the Charlie horse. Which bosses of Isle 2 have you beat? 0. Yep. Opinion on Cuphead's show season 1. I do really like the show. As I said before. I just think the humor is a little too childish. Like, a lot of the time. Like, oh, I only had to change pants 3 times, and it's just, like, a lot of humor like that. Where it's, like, too childish. Like, I don't think the tone has to be, like, super adult or, like, intense or anything. I just think the humor definitely is just a little bit weak because of the just reliance on, like, kind of childish humor. Like, it's an over-reliance. Like, I don't think it's bad to have some childish jokes here and there and stuff, but I just think it can get a little bit exhausting watching, like, a lot of this, like, same type of joke like that. Overall, really good show, and I will watch season 2. Do you VODs? Yeah, I put all my streams into a past streams playlist, and then that playlist has playlists of, like, different types of streams. Like, all of my Cuphead streams are in a playlist. Like, my Mega Man streams are in a playlist. Stardew streams are in a playlist in that. And you can find that if you just scroll down on my, like, channel homepage a little bit, or search playlists. I might be at the point where I want to move that a little bit higher up on my home page, just because I stream a lot more often than I used to. Like, because I think the way my homepage is organized right now is I have, like, uploads first, then, like, challenge runs, like, part 1 of challenge runs, because I don't want to... Like, I have a separate playlist for, like, all the challenge runs I upload, because I upload in, like, sporadic parts, obviously, as you might be able to tell. So I have part 1 as my second playlist, and then I have, like, not on burden approved. Then I have In Theory, which is basically challenge runs, but a little bit different. Oh my god. Dude. He's killing me. Why isn't dashing allowed? It's just more fun that way, I think. Dashing is kinda broken. Like I said, the game is designed where you never have to dash. So I feel like it's... I don't know. I like not doing it for challenge run. I feel like Cuphead show would be better if its humor was like cartoon early 2000. A lot of pain, so I'll go to sleep now. I hope I can catch next stream completely. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Crestfallen Knight. Hope you're not too crestfallen by not being able to watch the stream, so, yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you want to watch the VOD, you can, but part of the appeal of live streams for a lot of people is obviously watching live, so yeah, I get that too. Like, there are some streams that I'll watch in, like, the background of, like, recording a challenge run or something. Like, in that, I'll watch, like, past live streams, but then, other than that, still that hitbox is always gonna make me laugh. Other than that, I'm usually gonna watch live. Unless it's, like, something I'm really interested in. Like, but this might be more exhausting to not watch live, just because part of the appeal for watching this live is like, oh, maybe, like, this could be the attempt, right? But if you weren't watching, wow, he went forward there. Are you hitting him sometimes? Does he have weird hitbox when he attacks too? It's just because phase 3 requires a very specific setup to be able to damage him without getting hit. Barely funny. Bye-bye, Barely Alec, I barely typed, but anyway, hey, Uber Sito, I'm glad you were there for a while, though. Tell Alec that you need to hit the horse on the bottom to damage Beppy. To hit the horse... I mean, you can hit him on the bottom, but this is another reason why dashing is banned. Because if I could dash, you could hit Beppy from the bottom, and then dash away so you don't, like, complete the arc of the parry. Which is way easier and way more consistent, and way faster. But where's the fun in that? You know? We're here for a fun time and for a long time. Barely Alec, checkmate. Oh, you did that. Cause it's fun. Yeah. Arnold, welcome. Need to see it to believe, yes. Help, we're down here. I'm looking. Hey, Tiny, glad you can make it. Sorry I'm late, how's it going? It's going. But glad you can make it. Cause you commented like right before I decided. Cause like I said, I didn't get any sleep last night. And so I took like 2 naps today, like 2-hour naps. And I was seeing if I was feeling up to streaming, because I wanted to stream really badly, because I'm finally back, and I want people to know I'm alive, too, because I haven't uploaded in a while. And that's basically means you're dead on the internet, right? Nice, nice. PSG have arrived, welcome. Barely Alec, barely on time. I started exactly on time. Time travel to the present, yeah. Or hitbox weird, yep. Fairy, I hate Beppy, clown me too. What we need is a little fun and adventure. Almost there. Found you recently, I wanna support the effort. Appreciate that. For everyone who has membership, spam this is the attempt, because this is the attempt. Can see me now, so what I've been waiting for. Playing Cult of the Lamb, Dream Buffet, me used to having fun playing a Mori for my own fun on my channel, this is fine. I mean, I almost got Cult of the Lamb, it seems interesting, but again, like, I've said this before, but I'm always hesitant to get a roguelike. Just because I'd rather play a crafted experience, which is also better for, like, challenge runs in general, too. But I mean, I definitely think roguelikes can work. Like, I mean, one of my favorite games right now is Inscription, so... And I'm going to do that challenge of Inscription still, like I said, I just can't right now. Because my computer can't handle it. There we go. Have we even noticed the real Alex? Not uploading for a while isn't a sign you're dead, it's friend. Be nicer, Chester. My gosh, he is here. I'm sorry. Can you hear our chat? This is the attempt. This is it. Wasn't so broke so I could. I mean, hey, just like I said, just watching is like already helps the channel so much. Are you streaming on another platform as well? No, I only stream on YouTube currently. Maybe in the future I'll stream somewhere else, but I like having the videos, like everything in the same spot, you know? The Chad Whetstone. You remember, but so for cry. Hey, I mean, like, okay, you can say it's a C attempt. I mean, you know? It's like having a membership. Did you beat the Jimmy? Not in this challenge. This is the attempt. Yes. Look at that. You're too kind. You're too kind. You clown. You kind clown. I feel like everyone doesn't play Mori anymore. I mean, I don't know, it's a pretty popular game, right? Even if they don't play it currently, it doesn't mean they're not, like, open to content for it. Almost 2 hours in the stream so far. That's true. Welcome, Micro. This attempt 1% sure. Hey, I mean, 1% would be amazing. Hunter dude, welcome. Just subscribed. Awesome. Break his funny bone. I like that. Might be doing it right now. Maybe. Could have gone for that, but I got cold feet there. It was like kind of risky. I don't know if I want to risk it right now. but not risking it makes it take longer, which means more opportunities to get hit, so I don't know. It's a delicate balance. It has some fun interaction mechanics for chat. I mean, I can make polls. Hey, Chicken Ninja, welcome. Got a level 100 patience, man, thanks. I haven't actually talked about this on stream yet, and I can't believe I haven't, but me and Chicken Ninja are talking about doing a collab. Which, most of you guys, if you've seen my content, you've probably seen his, where he did the cup lock. He did a regular one and an expert one, where he, like, couldn't take damage, pea shooter only. Really impressive run. Like, what's really cool about that run, and the reason I want to do something like that, is because, like, that's a, like, full game run where it's all about, like, consistency, like, because the thing about these fights is it's like, oh, I win it once, and I'm, like, done, you know? But, yeah. So we're talking about maybe doing a collab, which is pretty cool. Oh, and I just lost track of chat. Barely Alec, maybe it'll be cool. When I look at memberships, I realize it takes 4 years to hit max badge. There's no way badges won't be changed by then. Probably ever own the rainbow crap. Maybe, I don't know. It could be. I could keep that even if I change the other ones. Have you gotten to the final stage yet? Not in a real attempt. 19 hits left, yep. Yes, sir. Collab, nice. Why are you not using Divine Relic? Because, well, first I'm banning, like, the use of DLC until beating the base game for this challenge. But also, if I use Divine Relic, I have to upgrade Cursed Relic myself, so it's probably not happening. Because the idea with this challenge is it's on a fresh file. You know? Nice viewer count. What is it right now? I can't actually see it. Do you know Nathaniel Bendy send challenge for people who play Cuphead? They can beat the game without no shooting, only using Coffee EX under axe beat bosses. Yeah, I saw that. Someone brought my attention to that, which I saw a couple people, like Zeus. I remember there's someone else. I forgot who it was. But someone else that I know who said, like, oh, Barely Alex doing that, which is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Have you heard of Justo all day? Yeah, I've been watching his Lobber only on Salt Baker. That's something I was watching in the background. Which makes me dread Whetstone only Salt Baker. Oh my god. Guile 4, B8 bosses, yeah. Yeah. 70 viewers, nice. Beating the bosses, no shooting, with Whetstone. Makes my first parry deal damage. There you go. Also, kind of funny thing with Chicken Ninja is we actually were both doing a similar challenge at the same time. He was doing a no, like, moving challenge in Cuphead. Oh. Okay, that should have been paying a little bit more attention, so I messed that up, but I didn't get hit, so we're fine. He was doing, like, a no movement, so he could still aim, but he couldn't, like, dash or jump. Or, I forgot if it was just, I think it was just dash. He could still jump, and like, so that's kind of similar to the no directional movement, with the difference being, like, I can dash, so I can go to the right, but I can't aim, so I'd have to use, like, crack shot and stuff for basically every boss. And some bosses, like, aren't possible without being able to dash and no movement. Like Ruby and Croaks, you have to hit the like, lever for the slot machine, but, I mean, it's still... Like, seeing which bosses are possible is still really fun, obviously. I just thought it was funny, because we were both doing, like, a similar challenge at the same time. Don't you dare Saltbaker Whetstone? Maybe I will. What's strategy for this? Basically, we're waiting for a green one on the left, and the roller coaster, because the green one is lower to the ground. And that's the key for this, because we can only hit him without taking damage. When he's green, like, you can still hit him if he's on the right and you have the roller coaster. Either way, you need the roller coaster, but it's way harder to do on the right. So we're hoping he's green on the left, because it's way more consistent, and you can get 2 hits in instead of just 1 a lot of the time. And then, basically, the mouth of the donkey doesn't actually have a hitbox. So you kind of jump over that. So this is another long one. Okay, I could have gone for that, but it was, like, really tight. And like I said, I don't want to take risks right now. Like, there's no real good reason to take that much of a risk. Oh, speaking of, I just did something really dumb. I should have jumped. Should have jumped earlier. $17 minutes left. What do you and Chicken plan on collabing? We're thinking of maybe doing one of those, like, I guess they're called lockouts, where it's like a bingo board. And, like, you do certain tasks, and, like, I think it's just first to a bingo. I don't know if people ever go for, like, full board, if we're also doing that. I've never done one of those, but it would be fun. So it's like S rank a boss, like P shooter only, like S rank a boss in aisle 1, S rank 1 in aisle 2. Stuff like that. Okay. League. Just how? By just believing. Could use charms so that she kind of power. Yeah, okay, so for the no directional movement challenge, I ended up completing Divine Relic, which is tough, but also not worth it at all. I never used Divine Relic because it was always better to play as Miss Chalice. Not even kidding. Like, I thought I'd have, like, one boss where I was like, oh, I actually need this. But no. Miss Chalice is that good. Yin, what is that? It's other language, I don't know what that means, but welcome, Joan. How many streams till you on band dashing? I'll never on band dashing. Lockouts are cool, yeah. Full board though? Yeah, I think that we could do like both, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, one Whetstone hit. Are you playing PC with controller? Yeah, now I'm back at my computer, so we can actually talk about the collab again. I wanted to do this tonight just so people knew I was back. But, so for the lockout, if we do it, so would we just stream at the same time then? Probably the plan, like start at the same time, stream at the same time. And we could do both, like a bingo and a full clear. That could be fun. Go for the jugular, yeah. Oh, you gotta do Brinnybeard? Think he's too high up to use Whetstone? For bosses that are high up, I'm planning on using 2-player mode for the extra height. Because when a ghost respawns, you get an extra jump, so even if you die in the air, you get an extra jump in the air. And then you can Whetstone. The problem with that, however, is that Brinnybeard has an invisible wall in front of him, so you can't actually hit him with Whetstone as far as I'm aware. So that might be the only truly impossible fight of the run. So for him, I might minimize supers or something. Yeah, getting one hit is super tense, I know. Just being Discord call, yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. And then we could both edit our perspectives, I guess. But yeah, I mean, we can, now that I'm back, I can basically, obviously we'd have to schedule it, but I can basically do it whenever now that I'm back. So we could potentially even do it, like, tomorrow if we want to. I'm kind of nervous, though, because, like, I'm not, like I said, Chicken Ninja is, like, I think he's a lot better at being consistent at Cuphead. Like, look at the challenges he's done. And, like, I don't have a lot of practice with, like, I think some of the things on the board are, like, B-shooter only and stuff, and I've, most of my practice with Cuphead is through Whetstone only, honestly, at this point. Most of my playtime in Cuphead has been this challenge. But I mean, even though I think I probably would lose, it's still fun to do. Use invincibility super, get a lot of hits in. Yeah, I can't use super, it's banned. 17 hits left still. I was gonna stream tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we'll set that. We'll have to set something up. We'll figure out a time and stuff. But I don't know if you want to talk about it. Like, you don't have to, I guess. But because you said you were talking to Sample too. Like, do you have plans with what to do with Sample, or like what's happening with that? You can change some stuff. One of my viewers made it. Yeah, we can change some stuff, I guess, or talk about it. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it. I just think I'm gonna lose, which again, like, not even that bad. Like losing, it's kind of whatever. It's more about the fun and like having the opportunity to collab. I'm glad you reached out to me. And I saw I saw the post you made, like, after you reached out to me. I ended up getting your post, like, recommended to me. Well, like, I mean, I'm subscribed to you, so I guess that's why, but I ended up seeing the post, and like a lot of people, like, you were asking who you'd want to collab, like who people would want to see you collab with, and I was happy to see that a lot of people were saying me, which was kind of neat. It's still, like, really weird to see people talking about me, like, in other videos. Like, I was watching, like, what's his face, like, Boss Dog, Big Boss Dog, I think his name is. He did, like, a twist up, oh boy, a twist up only Divine Relic run, or Cursed Relic run, of, Rumor Honey Bottoms, and he, like, named it, like, hardest Cuphead challenge ever. And then one of the top comments was like, "Oh, barely Alex is harder." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a little bit harder," but it was just cool to see. It was cool to see, like, just people talking. Like, honestly, the more I've used Twist Up 2, the more it's growing on me. I don't think well, I don't know how much I should even spoil this, but I used Twist Up in a couple fights in the challenge I did. Working on a video with him soon, just deciding on a game. Oh, you guys are maybe doing another game? Interesting. A way to keep the invisible wall and Bernie from spawning? Maybe. Happy I get to you. It's really cool. No. Alright, after this temptation, I'm going to sleep. Thanks for stopping by, Void Gaming. Temptation. Oops, I forgot where I was. That's why you don't pause in the middle of doing everything. Trying to get in contact with Justo. Have like Infinity War Cuphead deal. You sample Justo, Magical, and I. Oh, that would be amazing. If we could get like all of us together for a video, like that'd be pretty cool. Like that would be cool for a lockout, right? Or something else. Like I said, I'm open to like pretty much anything. The lockout does sound like a good idea, though. I think that makes the most sense, because, like, for anyone who doesn't know, Chicken Ninja, he uses PS4 to play Cuphead, so we can't do a two-player challenge or something like that. So I think the lockout is pretty much the next best thing. I think that works out really well. Because we were thinking of maybe, like, a speedrun race where we both don't really know a lot about Cuphead speedrunning. But it'd just be fun to see us try. Twist Up is ironically not bad. Bernie, Phantom, Soundstage, but it's yeah, it's definitely not the most, like, versatile weapon. It's one of those where it's, like, a lot of the time it's, like, really good or really bad. But I actually think it's basically a better version. Honestly, after playing a little bit with it, I think it's a better version of Spread. And that might sound weird, but it's basic, because if you're in front of a boss, it's like a little bit less damage than Spread, but it's also got the, like, upside of being able to obviously hit bosses from further away too. But if you're in, like, melee range like you would be with Spread, like, it's almost the same damage, I think, a little bit less. So I do think, after getting used to it a little bit more, I think it's a better version of Spread, personally. I don't know if that's true. And I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but I don't know, I think that kind of makes sense, right? Just like that made sense. Would be cool to see all my favorite CupTubers collab. Yeah, it would be really cool. How long have you been on this boss? I don't know. I have to count all the streams, and like I do a lot of off-stream. Like off-stream, I usually practice for like an hour before streaming. So I don't know. Plan on playing guitar. Nice. We could do teams. Have to find another person. Magic Cat or Justo. Wow, that'd be pretty cool. Voice ain't charming. Awesome. I think it works for some bosses, others Spread is definitely better. Oh yeah, there's definitely, like, I'm saying like in general, but there are definitely times where Spread is better. I'm just saying, I think Twist Up is like a more versatile Spread, basically, but Spread definitely does have its advantages. Like I said, it does do more damage. I'm pretty sure. That makes sense, right? Probably should sleep, but whatever sleep's overrated, yes. Is that you're gonna be master at dodging when you're done? Exactly. Like, I can S-rank all IL-1 bosses really easily now, like, because a lot of people say, like, Hilda is one of, like, because I agree, a lot of the toughest S-ranks, I think, are just flying levels, just because you don't have as much options to your weapons, so you're more forced to be, like, to be tight with the time limit, because there are a lot of fights you can, like, cheese easier with, like, certain weapons, like I was saying, like, Ruby and Croaks, like, really good with, like, Roundabout and stuff. But you can't really do that in flying levels, because you only have 2 weapons. I like this stream, thanks, Golden Garbage. Stanford, hi. Dashona, welcome. Boss looks so hard, I've seen it before, I'm gonna try to play once I get Cuphead, gonna be mad. Yeah, this is one of the bosses that a lot of people have trouble with, myself included, on their first playthrough of Cuphead. Dang it. That was pretty greedy, but I have to get hits, right? How two boss you most scared of? I don't know, this one is tough, but and maybe it should be Wally, because a lot of people are saying the hitboxes on Wally are really bad. So right now I'm kind of scared of learning how bad they are. Speedrun tournament? Cuphead players? None of them know how to speedrun. I definitely don't. Probably we talked about this earlier in the stream, but are you ever gonna bother with Divine Relic? So the thing with Divine Relic is I'll have to upgrade Cursed Relic myself for this, like, on this file. Because, like, the rules of the run are that I'm, like, on a fresh file, right? Even though I'm technically using 2 files, I didn't know about the expert glitch, so I just had to, I'm using, like, 2 files for this challenge, one for collecting coins and stuff, and, like, actually collecting things, and the other for fighting the boss on expert. That's why I'm also following boss order of which ones you unlock. Which isn't as big of a deal, obviously, but still something. Imagine if Alec took a photo of how many deaths he had after this challenge. Yeah, pretty high. What is the best Cuphead boss? Salt Baker, probably. And then second would be King Dice. 2 damage, platform 2 on Cagney. Yeah, you can angle, twist up 2, which makes it good. Before we did the challenge, yeah. New sub, hey, welcome, Jelly. Terraria maxed out. Specialized, like twist up lobber, pea shooter for general ones. I get that. Lobber's always fun to use. Cuphead speedrunner, nice. Make the wrong assumption the bombs do more damage than bullets. Yeah, there's some phases where you're, like, safer with bombs, right? But bullets do more damage because you're just constantly doing DPS, right? What's the expert glitch? Basically, I don't know the exact, so I'm... but I know, like, generally it's, like, if you have a completed file, and you, like, select expert... Oops. Like, as I clearly am an expert. But you, like, hover over it, and then... you exit the file, go to a new file. Once you try to select a boss on that file, there will be like a grayed out thing where expert is like usually if you're on like a completed file. So if you hover over that, you can actually select expert. I think that's how it works. It's something like that. Don't take what I said, like, take it with a grain of salt, because that's just what I think it is. Something like that. Favorite boss theme? Probably Cagney. That one gets stuck in my head all the time. Hardest air, rumor honey. Ooh, you press the idea to sample? Nice. Since when did you know a chicken? Like, very recently, he just reached out to me, saying, like, hey, you want to collab? And I was like, yeah. And, the rest is history. But yeah, that sounds fun, doing, like, a teams tournament. That might take a little bit more setup and, like, scheduling, but it's definitely worth it. And I'll probably... Okay, so also I had this question. Are we supposed to actually, like, when you do one of these lockouts, are you supposed to know what the, like, bingo sheet is before you do it? So, like, you can plan your route before that? Because, like, I'm not doing that, but, like, looking at your sheet, I could be like, oh, I'll do this exact route, you know? Are we supposed to do that? Or is it like frowned upon? Or I don't know how this works. Never done one before. Do you need fights on regular? Yeah, it has to be regular or expert, or like simple doesn't upgrade it. Chop down trees. Main world, make a shield. Protects from all damage. Tournament for what? We're talking about doing like a lockout with like me and some other Cuphead YouTubers. Clout Juggernaut? Yeah. Exactly. Do you see Sample's new video today? I watched that. I was actually, I was thinking of doing that same run, but I ended up not doing it because I didn't get very far into it, and I didn't think there would be so many, like, interesting, like, rooms, but, because, like, I was looking at it, and, like, level 1 is pretty simple, and then what is it? There's, like, then you get the money from the boss, and I was like, I guess I'm not doing this, because you do have to pick up money. Because I've been looking for a game, like a coinless run, where you, like, are in a game where you're supposed to use coins on, like, upgrades and stuff. Because I think that'd be really interesting. And, it was. But, I mean, it ended up being interesting because he was able to, like, get items that you need. But, like, not be able to, like, farm indefinitely, obviously. So you'd have to route, which was a really cool run. Oh, it's randomized, okay. It's the most obvious and easy routes. Takes 8 parries for Whetstone, yeah. That's why I'm not sure. Yo, Gabe! Dang, what a comeback. Welcome back, Gabe. It's been a while. Thanks for the $5. It's funny because a lot of people like commented on the Cuphead Whetstone video. They were like, because Gabe and Normal both, like, I said the thanks to them. But they also started off without mod, and then, like, later in the video they got mod, so a lot of people were like, wow, this anime arc over here, with Gabe and Normal becoming mods. Haven't been to stream in a while, glad to be back. Welcome back, look, you're at EMC. Computer crash, what'd I miss? Nothing much. What up? But yeah, good to see you again, Gabe. Hope, whatever you were doing in July worked out. Whatever it was, I don't know. But yeah, glad to see you back. $5, nice. I don't think I know Gabe. Yeah, Gabe was one of the OG Cuphead watchers, Cuphead enjoyers. So it's good to have you back. And a lot of people, I guess, don't know this, but Gabe also, in the Ruby and Croak stream, we had like the stream sniper joke that I did end up putting in the video, but Gabe ended up changing his like name and profile picture to like Ruby and Croaks. So he contributed to that joke, and I wanted to put that in, where like he joined the chat as like Ruby or Croaks. But unfortunately, if you're like rewatching a stream chat, it'll use the updated profile picture name, so I couldn't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks again for $5. Hey, November Joy, good to see you. It is just the Clash of the Titans today. Hopefully make more progress on this, thanks. Should be Cuphead only using. Couldn't attend streams in July, yeah. Have you ever played Binding of Isaac? I think Binding of Isaac is my most played game of all time currently. I haven't really played in a while, but I've got like 670 hours or something in it. Oh, you funny clown. Watched over 24 hours of Cuphead streams. Lucky you. Any tips for becoming a YouTuber slash streamer? I think the main tip with anything you pursue, like just the most general but also most important tip, is to add value to whoever, like, whatever you're doing. Like, make people come for the content. Like, they can come for your personality and stuff, that can be part of the draw, but the main thing is just add value to whatever you're doing. Like, just make people want to watch it, and, like, also, this sounds kind of ironic, because my audio isn't actually that, like, as good as I'd like it to be. Because my microphone's kind of weird, I might have to get a new mic. But also good audio is really important. Like, people will put up with, like, worse, like, footage quality, like, and I mean, it's different for some people, but generally speaking, people are more willing to see lower, like, footage quality, but not as willing to, like, listen through bad audio quality. And that's, like, the most generic advice I can really give without knowing, like, specifics. Is that Gabe from the shoutout from the goated Cuphead streamer, Barely Alec? It might be. Stack chat, makes you feel small, get rid of him. Normal, listen. You know how... Okay, so I haven't streamed in a while. I've died a couple times tonight on this challenge. But would you believe it? It's still the third attempt. So here's the plan. I beat Beppy, and then you legally have to donate the $20 for winning on my third attempt, and then you'll be one of the big boys in chat. So I'll win this time. This one's for you. Enotopia? Nope. Also my most played game? Yeah. So what are we at on this boss? Basically phase 3 is the, like, actual, like, all the other phases, there's, like, some RNG involved where you can get some, like, really bad patterns. But I'd say generally all the other phases are, like, easy phases, compared to, like, most, like, comparing it to most phases that we've been through so far. I'd say every phase except 3 is pretty easy. And phase 3 is really, really tough. Think of, like, phase 1 of Ruby and Croaks. Remember how that was really tough? Because the flies constantly spawning? Well, think of that, but it's worse and less fun. Because actually, I guess I haven't really talked about this much, but I think my favorite phase in this entire challenge is actually Ruby and Croaks phase 1. Because that one is so much fun to, like, get the movement down on, and, like, just constantly, like, have a plan and be clearing. Like, that's a really satisfying phase. So it's probably my favorite phase of the entire challenge so far. There you go. But I'll explain phase 3 in a second. Hitboxing's unforgiving, yeah. Ever gotten to last phase, not in a real attempt? Welcome to Beppy Hill. We'll be here for a while. I just tell them to make videos. I mean, that's a good. I mean, that is legitimately good advice too, because the only way to improve on making content is just to make more content. like, like if you look at my older videos, they're a lot worse. Like, which is good because that means I'm improving. So that's. I'd say that's generally a good thing, right? Okay. Speaking of good things, welcome to Beppy. Welcome to Beppy. We'll go now if Alec beats this, so eat my own underwear. But yeah, so what's bad about Beppy, we basically... he has to be green. He can be on the right, and it still works, but it's a lot less consistent. There's a lot more factors in getting a hit if he's on the right, but he needs to be green no matter what. Because the green donkey, if you pay attention, is actually closer to the ground. So we also need to be on the roller coaster for the extra height. And then, as long as he's not shooting at us, and we had the like dummies don't get in the way, then we can actually get a hit in. So there's a lot of RNG, and that was just really bad. That was so bad. Audio quality is important. What do you personally use? I think the mic is called like the A2020, I believe. I got it on sale. It was like it's normally like 150 or 130 or something around that, and I got it for like $100 on sale. And I think it might be, I think what might make it worse is actually my computer, because it also needed like a phantom powered thing. I don't know how to really describe it, but you basically have to buy an accessory to plug it into to plug that into your computer so it works. So I think what probably makes this mic worse is my computer, honestly. Because like it's not as powerful as it probably should be for this. But I think it's called the A2020. It's like A2020 Phantom powered something. But yeah, audio quality over visual quality. But both are important, so. Do you recommend this challenge to anyone? I mean, I would say if you're thinking of maybe trying a challenge, definitely try it out on the Root Pack and Goopy Legrand, because those were the two, like, 2-hour, 45-minute total amount of practice to beat. But then after that, it's gonna take a lot more. How does he do it? What do you mean third attempt? Second and a half. I am so behind. Second season came out today. Yeah, I still gotta watch that. Technia 2020. That's actually what I use. Oh, nice. That's actually crazy. Let's go. Put their house 29 miles away. $20 one from Amazon? I mean, yeah, that works too. Like, you definitely don't need, like, an expensive... Like, if you're just starting, you don't need, like... You don't need expensive stuff, just stuff that works and gets the job done. And then, like, if you keep at it... Like, the reason I eventually committed to buying this microphone was because I knew I was going to continue doing YouTube. And I was at that point where I'm like, yeah, I want to update my quality. But, like, I mean, it works. Like, you don't... Like you said, $20 mics can work. YouTube donate gift cards. Habit of subscribing to any channel that I watch a single video from. It's effective. It's how I find this channel. Hey, glad to hear that. The only thing making the mic sound a little scuffed is you breathing. So don't breathe when you're good. No, it's like, the breathing is part of it. I do need to breathe, and that's probably... I'm probably not the perfect distance away either. I know sometimes I'm rewatching streams and I'm like, wow, I was way too close to the mic when I said that. Because sometimes I think I'm like too far away usually, and I'm like, okay, I have to get closer. and that was just wrong. But like when I'm recording, like it's a lot of it's more static is the main problem. Like recording audio. Are you looking for fun? Yes, we're looking for fun. Talking about Muggsy? Challenge honestly pretty easy, at least if you compare it to walking on broken glass while giving Will O'Neill a piggyback ride. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just it's all relative, right? Best way to have a mic is have decent distance away just to gain, yeah. Remember him beating Rupak breathless? What? Didn't he beat Rupak blindfolded? Which I think Cuphead blindfolded. Like I said, I was talking about this in my Discord server. Might try that one day. I'd be kind of interesting to try. Like, it's definitely an experience. Welcome to the Cuphead show. There we go. Can you beat Cuphead? Whetstone only. Only one breath per boss. Hildeberg has entered the chat. Didn't miss the PvZ streams. Well, like I was talking about earlier, I might do the same challenge in PvZ too. Oh, but I might have missed it. I don't know if someone said it, but does anyone know if there is like a mod or way to mod the game to give you like coins and gems so you don't have to grind? And maybe even seed packets, because I think some require seed packets. I don't know. I think gems might solve that though. Breathless nearly killed you? Okay. That's some dedication right there. I think it would, isn't it like where if you pass out from like, one sec. Yeah, there we go. If you pass out from like losing your breath, like you'll just pass out. You won't die, right? So you got that going for you. Ant-like plant. Enters wrong boss fight. Hey, that's what the music's for. Dying for content? What a Chad. Exactly. I think for our collab, what we should do is try to beat Cuphead while the other person tries to, like, kill you. I think that could be a really interesting collab. I think I'll let Chicken Ninja go first, and I will have a knife. And, there we go. If he can survive and beat Cuphead, he wins the challenge. So it's a pretty good deal, right? He's agreed with the ant. I don't breathe the whole time while playing it. Someone must have done it by now. Missed a lot, but stuff would have been suffering to see. True. Hack for money. De-level their plant. Yeah, I think I saw the same challenge. Because you're forced to level up the pea shooter, right? Do was here as chat, why not try that in Cuphead? I mean, I don't know, blindfolded is just the... Hope you don't die. Blindfolded is just the more extreme version. Gotta take him to the extreme. Welcome back, person. Or wait, is this first? I know you commented or something. I think you were here earlier though, right? Jump on his heart and he responds, yeah. I haven't had chicken in a while. Gotta face it real. Ever tried to whetstone him from below as he's ascending? So you jump, but it doesn't hurt you. Yeah, I tried that. The timing, I think it's not. If it's possible, it's like really, really precise. Because you can do it, but you immediately get parried into his hitbox. So I think you might be able to do it while you can parry him from below and then move to the left. So you move into the donkey's mouth without the hitbox. But that would be incredibly precise. Sounds fun. Feel like people never believe without face cam. Yeah, that's definitely a face cam type of challenge for sure. Before I bleed out. Exactly, see? See, this is him consenting to me stabbing him, right, guys? We were all there. We all saw it. Breathless, hitless king dice. How can I do it without? Like Cuphead, all bosses at once, Whetstone only? Ah, I see. That's smart. Beat king dice. Were you out of breath? Whetstone revive? Cups versus bosses, 3 cups only challenge win. Can you beat Cuphead without cups? No! No. We're the 4th attempt at? No, it's still 3rd attempt at it. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone just go with me and I'll get $20. I'm at the point where he's bugging me a little bit. And I'm playing worse because of it. I'll probably call the stream soon for tonight, just because, like I said, I also didn't get a lot of sleep. So maybe call it at like 10:30. See what I'm feeling. But definitely not going for as long as my normal streams. When I stream as on my alt account normal. On twitch.tv, where I stream the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 No Moving Challenge. I think its name's different on Twitch. I don't remember exactly what it was. This is like normal something. Can Chicken Ninja beat Cuphead before the oven is preheated? All good ideas. Rank every boss in terms of difficulty? Yeah, I am. In part 1, I already have like a tier list going. And so far, the truly difficult bosses have been Hilda and Ruby and Croaks. Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. I thought another duck was coming. Divine Relic banned. So I'm gonna allow the potential for getting the Cursed Relic. But I'll have to upgrade it. But even then, I'm not using DLC stuff until getting to the DLC. So we might have Divine Relic for the DLC bosses, who knows? Without seeing, hearing, breathing, and blinking, Whetstone only. Without any buttons. With U-Force getting clowned. Hey, Gerardo. Without playing Cuphead. All good ideas. Without blinking. Okay. Sucks your second attempt failed. Good luck with the third. Thanks. Dying Cuphead Master Mode. I donate 1/30th of my blood. Gone political? Jet had to get stitches. Warfare quite epic. It does look cool. I've never actually played it myself, but it does look cool. Buttons are bound to a dance pad. I feel like someone's done that. Can you beat Cuphead without breathing, blinking, blinded, no controller, no hands? That's how I'm playing right now, guys. You know how I have no face cam? It's because I don't even have a face. Like, I will die from oxygen deprivation any second now, really. Yeah, I am planning on doing DLC too. Why are you so funny? Garrett Monster, stop being funny. Delicious last course. God, my chat is simultaneously the best and the worst. And I'm all for it. Ooh. Nice hitbox you got there, moron. There we go. Being burned alive. But you're crap. You do have a face. That's true. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I actually do have a face. I just forgot. Beat Cuphead without living. Does a face reveal? Yeah, but what if that's not actually me and I just tricked you guys? We behave this stream, that's true. Face deceit. Hate Beppy? Yeah, I hate him too. All for the crab overlord. Stanks. Being buried alive. That's an interesting one. Beppy's Alec in the future? Yeah, it's me when I finish this challenge. Change your profile picture to a carb instead of a crab. No longer allowed to be funny, yep. Before I get divorced. Well, the reason he got divorced is playing too much Cuphead, so. Without walking? Just a guy sitting down playing normally? Maybe that could be what I do for the intro of the no directional movement challenge. That's kind of funny. There we go. Without using EXers? I don't know. We're beating depression, huh? At my wedding before my fiance. So funny. Hope you can do what I can't 90% of the time, even with shots. Say. Without beating Cuphead, that's an interesting one. Beating Cuphead at 3 a.m. challenge. Cuphead visited my house at 3 a.m., guys. With only EX moves? I mean, that's just an easier version of Whetstone only. In my opinion, at least, because, like, this phase I would never even have to go for the risky hitbox. Especially if you had coffee, I mean, which you kind of need, because some phases don't give you anything to parry, so I guess you would have that. Hey, Muxie. Gone delicious? While still having a life? The answer is, of course, no. Welcome, Brian. Hey, Owen. Third attempt is really long, I know, I know. My grandma dies challenge. Forcing my grandma to play Cuphead challenge. if you beat Cuphead, I think the world changed your IRL status to gamer. Called by Miss Chalice at 3 a.m.? Gone astral? Before your father leaves you. Feel this being the run, that's because it is. I don't know why chat is so quiet. Oh, I don't know what to chat, so I'm just quiet. I'm like, what do you mean chat's quiet? Consider about Wally? Yeah, me too. Before my father comes back with milk. Third attempt, yep. Have to flip the pancakes? No. You must flip the pancakes. It is required. How much damage does Whetstone do? It's 16. So a single shot of the pea shooter is, I believe, 5 for reference. So basically, it's just not a lot of damage. This is the main thing for how much investment it takes to get a single hit. Catface, welcome. You need to hit him, that is true. Oh boy. No, I read it as asparagus, but I was thinking like Gone Astral because of the Astral Cookie. Oops. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies. I'm a funny Beppy. I'm a funny clown. Everyone laugh. Do you beat the Jimmy or Pain? I have not beaten the Jimmy yet. Or Pain. Still in a lot of pain. Master Quest Whetstone only? No. About plate person? Have bug fables say, don't do drug fables, that's true. Ask him a few questions, shouldn't take long. Whetstone actually viable against bosses, many spawns? Yeah, no, I think there are definitely fights it's viable. And it's definitely something you can weave into. Like, I actually like using Whetstone against Hildeberg for S ranking, just for the phase, the Sagittarius phase. Because you can Whetstone the star bits, which I find easier than, like, moving around and dodging. So I recommend it, really. It's pretty good for that. Oh boy dies. No! Beating Cuphead for the next YouTuber cancellation challenge? Impossible. Season 2 Cuphead? Oh no! Can you tell me how you feel about more than tripling your sub count? I'm curious. Yeah, I mean, you might not believe it, but I am extremely happy about that. It is a lot more than tripling to, like... It is insane. Because before the Cuphead video blew up, like I said, with the Cuphead video, I knew it was going to perform well. I didn't know it was going to perform nearly as well as it did. Like, I knew it was going to be... I was pretty sure, like, YouTube ranks videos out of, like, the 10 videos within the time period that they've been out. And I was pretty sure that the Cuphead video would be number 1 in that. Where it'll say, like, this video that has been out for, like 2 weeks. This is how it's been doing compared to, like, your other videos, given the 2-week time period that they've been out. And I was pretty sure the Cuphead video was going to be number 1. But I didn't know by how much. And it was a lot. A lot more than I was expecting. So that was really happy. And I was really happy because I put a lot of work into that video. And the challenge itself, so... It was incredible, I mean... Like, and I'm just really proud, and, like, I'm really happy with seeing, like, the video just reached, like, over 400k views, which is... It's just absolutely crazy. And like I've said earlier in the stream, I've seen some people talking about me and, like, the video in like comment sections and and stuff like that. So it's been really cool to see that like now like more like it's obviously not like a household name or anything, but it's something that like my channel is something a lot of Cuphead players know about now, which is really cool. Do Whetstone. Just came to stream, first thing I hear is don't do drugs, baby. Welcome. Eputra, which is definitely how you pronounce name. I've never pronounced name wrong. Would you believe that? Addicting because how broken it is? This is true. I just got a tip on how to Esther and kill the bird. Today's a perfect day, yeah. I hope it helps, because I think that's my most consistent way to S rank Hildeberg. I'm pretty good at S ranking all the Isle 1 bosses. I think I could do it pretty consistently. Actually, you know what? We'll do one more good attempt, and then let's see if I can just S rank all the Isle 1 bosses first try. That'd be fun. I don't know about first try for like all of them, because like Ruby and Croaks, I feel like is one of the harder. Phase 3 is like really hard without the pause trick that I used for me, but I can try. But yeah, we'll do one more good attempt, and then let's put the money where the mouth is. All right. Money is delicious. I will not be content until I can swim in money and also eat the money that I swim in. Are you still sane? I believe so. Prepared for the ending? Giga Chad, yeah. The Whetstone is Giga Chad. Someone types Benny Fog. I'm interested to know what you'll do from here. Thanks. Like I said, I'm not like I mentioned this in the community post. Like, I'm definitely not gonna be just like a Cuphead channel primarily, but I also right now Cuphead. Not only does it make sense like growth-wise from a channel perspective to like do some more Cuphead content, but like I said, right now Cuphead is my favorite game, so I am more than happy to have that happen for Beppe to do that. All right. Let's try to S rank Smile on bosses. I'm not getting any progress. I hit a wall with Beppe tonight. So yeah, it's my favorite game right now, so I want to make more challenges for it. And it grows channels, so it just makes sense. And like I said, I've still got a lot of ideas for other games, like I'm still doing the PvZ video. Glad it did led me to you and your lots of fun. Thanks, Sophie. Glad to hear that, and welcome to the stream. Apparently not. Using your thumbs. Forgot to give him the potion. I know. Now, boys. He turns into a balloon. This is true. Said like 7 times? Yeah. Sticker Star best video prior to Cuphead? No. Prior to Cuphead, it was the Mario Rabbids. And then behind that is, what's it called? Taps. The Taps video. And then Sticker Star. 3 AM challenge. Which bosses would you upgrade it with? I don't know. Probably at least Root Pack. Alright, so Root Pack, I can use this, spread. Super? Whetstone? Any Whetstone enjoyers in chat? Whetstone were until the video, yeah, a lot of people didn't. This isn't fair, no practice. No, I'm just S rank. If I'm not allowed to S rank, I like S ranking. I'm not gonna use DLC stuff though, because I always feel weird about using DLC stuff. I should probably parry. I'll seize this. Why not? Tell me I won't. I don't know if that actually does more damage. There we go. I knew it had to be finished soon, right? Ed, welcome to another stream. Oh, I forgot I had Whetstone. I should have Whetstoned. Ruby and Croaks, yeah. Miss Chalice, definitely strong. Will you ever stream Terraria? Not planning on it. I don't really know a lot about Terraria. It's wearing first Relic at 3, yeah. Golden Butter, welcome. Most arson-like weapons? I'll think about it. What you doing? Oh, I'm just ending the stream by S-ranking out, trying to S-rank some bosses. I saw you S-ranking started up Cuphead. I can't have an advantage here, yeah, let's practice. What is good? Spreads are really good for everything, and then I guess just, yeah, spread's fine, because we got Roundabout. And I should be using Smoke Bomb, but would it be funny to use more Whetstone? The answer is yes. Take out frustration, yeah. I hit a wall with progress tonight. Fighting Root Pack, yeah, I'm just going down with some S ranking. Why am I so confused? Super insane aside from Crackshot? I don't know, I just don't like doing it myself, but... Oh god, I am like not doing anything that I should be doing. Oh, I thought I had super. Oh my god, this is a mess. This is a whole mess. Oh, I tried to. I misclicked. I was trying to press my super thing. Oh no, how close was I? I don't know. Not close. Can't portray Whetstone exactly. Yours. Understandable, yeah. I need to have the timeout. With Whetstone, yeah. Linda Marie, welcome. You throw EX. Don't have money right now. Hey, no problem. I just appreciate you being here. Stream right when you go on vacation. Rip. Nope. This match will get red hot. And begin. Literally breathe the breath. Well, I guess you're not breathing anymore. Oh, I'm missing all the... Yeah, like, this is the hardest S rank in aisle 1 for me. I did it again. How am I so good at this game, you guys might ask? A great slam and then some. You're up. Beat them Whetstone only? Okay, okay. You're right, you're right. I think it's messing with me is I played them on regular for the first time in a long time for the no directional movement challenge, and it's messing with the patterns because they have different patterns. No, my Whetstone on. Here's a real high-class bout. It's on. Don't betray the Whetstone. Oops. A great slam and then some. Here goes. Directional movement, anything you're willing to reveal? Well, for plane levels, you need 2-player mode, like I was saying. And obviously, crack shot, like, because I do allow DLC stuff in that run. So, crack shot being able to, like, home in on enemies, very strong. And yeah, plane levels 2-player. Crack shot Miss Chalice, very strong. The double jump's actually really good because it lets you dodge a lot more things. And now I'm thinking about it, Roundabout is also really good. Because it lets you hit enemies behind you, because you can't really turn to the left. I was about to super. I didn't super. No! Do I get to clip again? I'm just S-ranking to cool down. I was about to super right at the end. Whoops. Playing like garbage too. Yeah, I was like, oh, I need to super, and I literally pressed it right after the knockout. Being the game with Whetstone. There, I just did that, so I... Okay. I think I need another parry. So we don't want to kill this phase too fast. And there it goes. There it goes. That breathing nice. Practicing, why is he shooting? I'm just S-ranking for fun. Found your alter ego fully, Alec? I have. You missed that, I guess. It's like, yeah, they're waiting to switch phases. You can't actually damage them here, but you can still believe. Oh my god, I got hit by snakes? Org today? Yeah, I don't like him. Going to bed, see you next stream? Alright, thanks for stopping by. You guys aren't enjoying my super good gameplay right now? I don't know. Hi, Donna. Welcome to I'm cooling down by trying to S-rank. It's not working. It isn't working. That's fine. Who needs smoke dash when you have Whetstone, obviously. You'd think I'd be better at the animal attack dodging, but it's really messing with me shooting while doing it. Maybe I should check again. Earlier now, 50. Well, I'm not doing the challenge right now, and it's a lot later, so I wouldn't expect to have as much. So it's fine. And I mean, 50 is still incredible. Let's just do this, and then who needs invincibility, right? Certainly not I. What? Why did I do that? Still huge, let's be honest, yeah. Hello, Emerald? I mean the how. Don't look at chat and walk forward. I'm just cooling down with some bad S rank attempts. I'm also forgetting to dash. I'm going back into the challenge. There you go. Play Ruby and Croak first time, slot machine coin got me so many times, yeah. Also, I definitely recommend Smoke Bomb, or Smoke Dash. Probably not Whetstone. How long till stream ends? I'll do a couple more bosses. Probably. Like, let's do, like, just the rest of aisle 1. It's just easy, right? Easy peasy, totally, right? It's lemon squeezy. Of course, Whetstone. No shooting. Oh, I'm just S-ranking bosses right now to cool down. I was thinking of his health, okay. I was getting confused because his health on regular is obviously less, and I was using that as a reference. So yeah. So that's why I kept doing weird plays there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, like, good to see stream from you again. Hey, thanks, Nifty Taco. Wouldn't say S-ranking bosses would cool down. I mean, it's just the IL-1 I have a lot of practice with, thanks to the Whetstone challenge. Orange gang. You guys can't form a gang. Keep telling ya. I instinctively did the pause trick there. I'm not gonna be using that for S-ranking, but I'm not gonna reset because of it. Remember when I did the Whetstone only on this? That was fun. Oops. Dang. How close was I? Yeah, not super close. So I don't feel as bad. There a rule against making fun of people who like pineapple on pizza? There's not a rule against it. Bombs any good? They're okay. Was it like 30 minutes? Yeah, for the Whetstone run, yeah. Yeah, it was like 35 minutes and like 40 seconds or something. It was not... It was a stressful experience, I'll just say that. Oh. Oops. Easy when you allow yourself to use weapons? Who would have thought? I don't know. Yep, see? Easy. I definitely didn't just mess up. Fell asleep during the winning stream? Yeah, that's funny. You could have seen that stuff live? I mean, hey, you get to see IL-2 live. Jesus. Holy crap. I should really be using the bottom trick, huh? How far is that? Long streaming, more fun for me, yeah. They're swapping weapons while they leave Whetstone? I don't know. So Alex Video proceeded to do the rest of the game before he does. That'd be funny. Triple dog dare you, bro. I mean, why do you think I did it? I got triple dog dared. Take that. Even though it does no damage. Apparently. Ah. Bottom text. Yeah, ask him what I was using, yeah. That's funny to me too. It's like people really don't know what Whetstone is, huh? Ow! It's a timeout. I'm just wanted to S rank some bosses before leaving. Probably not the best idea. When I was like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna end stream. And then I decided to S rank bosses. So I'll just S rank kill them, and then we'll call it a stream. Wow. That's the sound it makes. Wow. Oh no, I was pretty sure I needed the last parry there. Forgot if I got enough. So I went for a risky. Been joining the Discord? Nice. It's in the description if you want to join. Yeah, I think the new Cuphead episodes came out. Episode to himself, Burnus from Bauman, most strong voice ever. Got an episode. Was a thing. Oh. Memory wants to post the video. Sure. Egg Boy Almighty. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching those. Probably not tonight, but sometime. Nope, that was gonna shoot a parryable bullet. Oh my god. I need the bullets. I need bullets to parry. Give them to me. Alright, she only summons the green ones. This phase. No. Yeah, I need not in season 3 gonna riot. I mean, I would love for just all the bosses to appear, you know? Thought it was weird how little bosses appeared season 1. Oh boy. Ooh, we got a bot. Dang it. Oh man. Cringe bots. Gabe, normal. Your time has come. Kill the bot with a whetstone? Good idea. There's the parry. There's parry. Part of my plan. Alright, we need to parry 1 star. Not that one, though. Not that one either. Okay, we do need to parry a star, though. Give me a star. Twinkle, twinkle, parry a star. Need a star to parry. I don't know if I hit the time requirement. Nope. I was a little bit off. Oh, what? Was I like on the second there? Because the time isn't glowing. But you're done with stars? I am. What stars? Saved it. Alright, boys. What if I did this? Hey JV, welcome. Alright, I know I said I did a Hilda, but I am a completionist at heart. Definitely had to do this for sure. This is a must. This is a must. It's the liquid holding fella. Welcome, Chris. Never played Cuphead, seen a ton of videos, gameplay. Storyline, nice. Yep, first stream. That was good stream. Glad you joined the channel, Gabe. Important channel member over here. He is crucial for the lore that Gabe exists. I guess you don't have to get all the parries phase 1, right? But if the opportunity arises... What hit me? I don't know what hit me. Cursed Relic. Nice. Destroy Flowey. What? I wanted to say that I was drive normal to give $20. Nice. He just does this endlessly. Do some editing, let me know when you want to talk about collab things. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow about that. Your worst nightmare, what did I miss? We just did Hilda. Ow. I have to finish aisle 1 though. It's the rules. Ow. Die. More Whetstone practice with another rack. Back with the 6 souls, let's go. Alright guys, I hear ya. I need to Whetstone more. What? Explain. He's definitely switched phases, though. Take on this challenge for themselves? Yes. Now. What's the current game plan? I'm just finishing this last boss to S rank. Just to end the stream. I don't know why I decided to S rank Olivile 1. Because the whole reason I was ending streaming was because I'm tired. So it's not my best idea. It's just dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Did we kill chat? I mean, a lot of people left because I'm not actually doing what the title is, so I understand that. Beat games after years. Years! Why am I doing this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Get something else done, have a good time. Alright, thanks for stopping by, November Joy. Glad you're here. Could you do a Terraria challenge run? Like I said, I don't really know anything about Terraria. Never really played it. Like, I have it, but it's not a game I've really played. Really? I mean, yeah, Hilda, it's a tough fight. Is 2D Minecraft? So I'm calling. Are the DLC weapons any good? Yeah, I just don't like using DLC stuff outside of DLC. But there we go. I don't know why I did that, but I S ranked IL1. That was pretty dumb. I don't know why I did that. Someone explain to me why I did that. The whole point was I was cooling down because I was like, oh, I'm done streaming for now. And yet, I did that. You challenge where you must beat both game all achievement but exit, restart the game again. It says play the other, you must switch and so on. Beat both game. What do you mean? Use Whetstone, Carrot Monster. What are you thinking? See, I think, yeah, I'll probably, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I'll be definitely streaming soon, though. So, we'll see. Because, like, it looks like we might be setting up the collab, with, like, Chicken Ninja, potentially, Sample, and Justo. Like, every 15 minutes, the micro. Do it next weekend, so I watch. Well, we'll see, because if we're doing a bunch of people, then schedules are going to be tough. Favorite game apart from Cuphead? I don't know, it depends on the time, like, because, like, favorite games, like, change all the time. If I'm playing, like, a new game I'm really into, that's going to be, like, favorite game for a while, because recently it was, like, Inscription was, like, favorite game for a while, just because it was, like, new and fresh. But, like, Binding of Isaac, like I said, played a ton of it, but not really into it right now. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I did that at the end of the stream. I'm more tired than I realize if I did that for no reason. We leaving now? Yeah. But yeah, so thanks everyone for stopping by. I will see you next time. And I'll be, if I don't stream, I'll be working on PVZ video and the Cuphead video for the no directional movement. See you guys around.